Welcome back to ICT Trading Concept. I'm here and you are seeing this entry. Actually, this is the entry I took in my FTMO account. Actually, my phone. This is the entry it's currently running on my phone, my FTMO account. Uh, I don't know what to do actually when I take entry to the FTMO. To my funded account. I can't be distracted by anything else. So should I continue? I don't know. I think I will kill the entry because I am already little profitable. I really would do not want to take the full risk. Or what I can do, just give me 1 second, okay? I'll just put my stop loss to the break even. Just give me a second. Okay, done. So I'll do the same thing over here. Uh, I took this entry actually. My entry is over here. To my FTMO account, and I took later here. So this is the thing. Let's see it works or not. Okay. In the meantime, I'll go to the. I mean, Abhinav, hello. How are you, brother? I'm fine. I'm very fine, brother. How are you? Sergius, hello, brother. Hans, hello, brother. How are you all? I'd like to go to the dollar index. I just opened my chart and I saw that market actually rejected from. Oh, when it went to the opening gap consequent encroachment, I took my sell over there, and this is the clean sell side liquidity. So my target is over there. That's why I took the entry, but I didn't see any other price action yet. I'd like to go to the dollar index first. What it has done, I need to see. Okay, so there is dollar index. Okay, so hi Stephen, how are you, brother? I I tweeted this. Why it is here? I mean, I don't remember. Did I tweet something about dollar index today? I really forget, guys, because I was outside and so many pressure. So I'm really sorry. I forgot. If any of you are connected with me in Twitter, I think Obinobo, Hans, Martin, all of you are, mm, with me connected in Twitter. So just remind me, did I? Okay, cancel. Let me see actually what happened. Maybe yeah, it's break even. Okay, 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 okay. So I can't take a risk when I'm trading. I'm live streaming, so I don't want to take a risk to my funded account. You guys know it's very distracting. Okay. Don't forget to like, comment. Okay, so you told that the new opening gap. Hello, brother. No, did I tell anything about dollar index? Because I saw I put this on. I don't know why I put it over here, but did I tell anything about this? It's very new price action over here for me. I didn't open the chart whole day. So if I told anything about dollar index, just remind me, okay? Otherwise, I will go with my normal analysis. So I can see it went higher, it went lower. It has rejected from the consequent encroachment, but in the meantime, it has traded whole daily fair value gap. And then when I have seen this rejection, price should come back to the top. Above upper level of this daily fair value gap. Then I should get something, some kind of rejection. Okay, that is my expectation. That should be your expectation. So yes, you shared this. Okay, so I told this already. Okay, because I actually don't put this type of things for my analysis. So I saw this, that's why I got confused. So right now it came to the upper level of the daily fair value gap and it should be rejected from there. Okay, I will go to the 1 hour chart. Hi Domino, how are you, brother? So you can see actually price came here to the upper level of the daily fair value gap, and then this candle is going higher. I really want to see higher run now. Okay, no, no lower run, but it is my expectation. I want to see the run higher. We go to the 15-minute chart. the same thing. I mean, it has rejected from there, and maybe later, no, it didn't came to the I mean the breakaway gap, it didn't came over here. In the meantime, it has taken the sell side liquidity. Now if it can break this high with a very energy, I will go for the buy side. Okay, that is the expectation. As today is Thursday, we should, what should we expect to the extension? Yeah, we are expecting the extension. I want to show you something. Okay, I tweeted this, I remember. Yesterday we have seen some kind of sloppiness because of the news, but look at the daily candle. This is the extension. You see, it started over there, it went here, and later the little retracement, it closed over there. This is the extension, and we actually expect this kind of extension in Wednesday, and in Thursday we also expect extension, but that doesn't mean it will go lower. Okay, expansion means we want some kind of clean run. It will go higher, it will continue to go higher, something like that. Okay, once a day you will open a Discord server. Brother, I really don't know what is Discord something. I told Abhinav today, I mean in the morning, he messaged me. I am really some kind of newbie in this social media. Okay, I really don't have any idea about. Oh, by the way, I got, I mean, $20 only profit to my FTMO, only $20. Okay, so what I was talking. Okay, so Discord. I really don't know what that Discord or something. I really don't know, brother. Seriously. Okay, I'm fine, Hardik. Thank you for asking. Thanks for the asking. Okay, let me go to the hourly chart. I want to go. I mean, faster. I would like to see what actually price want to do. So it's right now in the consequent encroachment of the new week opening gap. Not new week, I mean the new week opening gap from yesterday. If any candle can close above the consequent encroachment, I will go for the buy side liquidity. And this hourly fair value gap. Okay, that is the last hourly fair value gap. I mean, I want to see that market will trade over there. That is my expectation from today. And if I go to the 15-minute chart, all of you have remembered that I marked this sell side liquidity. Just let me remove this one. I took a small entry in the morning session, I mean the London session. I really don't want to talk about that one right now because that is not important right now. So that was my sell side liquidity. It has taken, gave me the very nice market structure shift. Just let me mark the thing. Okay, I will do this first, then I will go further discussion. So you see this low and this low, okay, and this low. All of these are relatively equal low. So market has actually taken the sell side liquidity, and then I got the very nice market structure shift over there. This is the market structure shift, and if you see after market structure shift, there is two fair value gap. Okay, this is one fair value gap. I'll just mark this one. Guys, I'm showing you every day the same thing. I'm not giving you something new, so you should be more precise. I mean, you will look for this type of things. If you see this type of things, you will go for that. If you don't see, just just avoid that session. Simple. So that is your first fair value gap, and this is your second fair value gap. All of you know what is this fair value gap. Okay, this is the breakaway gap. So later I will use this fair value gap. And price came to the first fair value gap. It started to go higher. And where is your liquidity? This is your buy side. Look at the buy side. Okay, this is your buy side liquidity. Above this liquidity, there is new day opening gap and also this hourly fair value gap. So I'm expecting that our expansion will go toward this. I mean, this is the most obvious thing that should go. Now, this is the opening gap from today. Okay, this is the today's opening gap. I told you if price can break this new day opening gap, I remember this. If price can break this opening gap, I will look for this buy side liquidity. So today is Thursday and we will expect the continuation of the expansion. Okay, so I want the expansion toward this buy side liquidity today, and the only resistance is over here, the consequent encroachment right now. It is, although I got this thing, I mean it went higher, but it came back lower. So I need I need to see that a candle can close above this consequent encroachment of the new week opening gap. Okay, if it is able to, I mean, break this consequent encroachment, I will be more sure that market will go toward this buy side liquidity. Very simple. Okay, you don't reply my text. Hardik, where did you give me the text? I mean, brother, I'm really so busy. I mean, I went outside in the morning and I just come home. Okay, I didn't even look at the chart whole day. I was so busy, brother. I'm really sorry if I mean, if you message me and if I don't reply you. Okay, I'm extremely sorry, brother. So that is the thing, and all of this area. This is the, I mean, uh, 15-minute fair value gap. If you remember, this is the 15-minute fair value gap, upper fair value gap. This is the lower fair value gap, and all of this area, it's little bit confusing. I mean, so many level are over here. Don't get confused. This is the 15-minute lower fair value gap. This is the 15-minute higher fair value gap. This is the new week opening gap low. This is the consequent encroachment actually, and this is the opening gap. Let me mark the opening. This is the opening gap. Okay, today's opening gap. So that is the today's opening gap, and you see, yeah, this should act as a breakaway gap now. This should act like that. Okay, and my target should be over here. I'm just showing you the way you will trade. Why? It's because we went through this fair value gap. I should put my stop loss below the consequent encroachment. I mean, it can come back to the consequent encroachment. It is very simple, but in my opinion, it won't go below this week. It shouldn't go below this week, but if it can come to the consequent encroachment, every time I'm telling you the same thing. This is also the gap. Okay, this is also the fair value gap. Every gap is fair value gap. If it is new day opening gap, that is fair value gap. If it is new week opening gap, fair value gap. Opening gap, fair value gap. Everything is fair value gap. So I want to see that market will go, I mean, it will expand higher now, and it will keep this place. I mean, this should be act as a breakaway gap now. This gap, it shouldn't be traded. Okay, this gap, it shouldn't be traded. Let me just change the color, and I will put little bit lower of the breakaway gap constant encroachment. That will be more confident. That will be, I mean, more confident for me. But right now, it is the price action is over here. If I can see, let me just put the double mark. I'm telling so many things in one time, so I think it's gonna be little bit harder for you guys to understand. Please nobody press the button because I'm just showing you the logic with a very simple paper trade entry. Okay, I'm not telling you that this is the entry I'm gonna take. This is the entry that is the best entry. Okay, I'm not telling you this how it should work and when it should work. I'm just showing you this. Okay, so please don't press the button with me. Now, if you look at the price over here, it went higher, closed above the consequent encroachment, but the very next candle it went lower. Okay, is going lower, but I want to see that it should go higher. There is another thing. If you go to the dollar index chart, we are expecting the higher run for dollar index. That is another concept. I mean, another what can I say? Let me just go to the uh, dollar index first. Is dollar index. So in dollar, we are expecting higher run. When we will expect higher run in dollar, all other market we will expect lower run, and that is why it is very confusing right now where price will go. Until price will close above this consequent encroachment, it is very difficult for us to, I mean, to mark the way where it will go, because this is the consequent encroachment, that is the last barricade for going price higher. If it can break this consequent encroachment, we will go to this buy side liquidity. There is no other barricade for stopping the price right now. That's why we have to wait until this consequent encroachment is broken. If it can break this consequent encroachment, you will see some kind of lower run again to the dollar index. It will go lower again. Okay, maybe it will go to this lowest pair value gap. I mean, maybe to this breakaway gap again. It will go to this breakaway gap. It will trade over there. But we need we need some kind of confirmation from here. I mean from the Nasdaq. Okay, so you can't take your decision in here because it is inside a range. There is a resistance. The consequent encroachment is the resistance. There is your support. I mean the opening gap. I mean not opening gap. This is the 15-minute fair value gap, upper gap. This gap or this breakaway gap and this consequent encroachment. This is the range. Price has to break on of this range. If it can break on of this range, it will go toward that range. In my opinion, I will expect price will go higher. Okay, now it is maybe trading the consequent encroachment, I mean the mean threshold of this order block. I'm thinking, okay, just let me mark the consequent encroachment of this order block. This is the consequent encroachment of this order block from 15 minute. Okay, we have to read the price right now, and when price will show us the way it will go, we will take our entry. Until this range is broken, we have no entry, because we don't take our entry to the 15-minute chart, we take our entry from the 1 minute chart. And if you go to the 1 minute chart, you will see price has made the relatively equal lows over here. Let me just mark the equal lows. This low, all of these lows, this lows, that is shallow run, and we don't believe the shallow run. We believe that if we ever seen this type of shallow run, we expect that price can go to that sell side liquidity again. Okay, we have very clean sell side liquidity over there. There is also sell side liquidity, I mean relatively equal lows. Prices over here, it went higher though, but it didn't clean the sell side liquidity yet. In the meantime, dollar index is going higher. All of this thing you have to understand, you have to make. It has made the buy side liquidity as well. Look at the buy side liquidity, it is very clean buy side liquidity. This high and this side were relatively equal high. We need now read, we have to read the price now. This is not breakaway gap, don't think this is a breakaway gap. We are thinking that we should not trade this gap, but it has traded this gap, no problem. We are inside this opening gap, and I am expecting that it can go lower, it can take the sell side liquidity, but it has to go above. That is my expectation. It can go little lower, I don't mind about that, but it has to take the buy side liquidity. I would like to go, I mean, to the macro today. I want to see how it works. So that was the opening of the macro. I want to see, okay, how it works over there. That is the closing. When it went, I mean, it went higher. It has taken the buy side liquidity. All of this buy side liquidity has taken by this candle. It went lower, but didn't. I mean, it failed to take the sell side liquidity. Then later it, there is no market structure shift, it went lower again and take the sell side liquidity. Look at the sell side liquidity. I'm just seeing macro worked or not. Okay, so it has taken the sell side liquidity, then we have got this market structure shift. You mark this high as your market structure shift. Is it valid? I don't think so it's valid. So we didn't have the market structure shift yet. No, so we didn't have any macro entry from there. We didn't have. Okay, okay, this high, no, it's not valid. We didn't have the macro entry over there. I would like to see if it works in elimination P or not. Okay, just give me some time. So when price went higher, it went higher, it has taken the buy side liquidity. It went lower, has taken the sell side liquidity. It went higher again, it lower again, and gave me the market structure shift over there. It is not also market structure shift. This high is not valid for shifting market structure. So there is also no, no macro entry over there. Guys, is macro confusing, brother? We forgot the high impact news today. Today also we have the news. Are you kidding, man? Oh man, oh man, don't say like that way. We have the news. No, we don't. So Fed Powell at 12 p.m. It's bullshit. We have the news at 12. Oh man, if you remind me this fast, okay? Then I wouldn't take this entry to my FTMO. Only $20 profit. I hate power. Power stick always make the. I mean, there there should be no clean price action. Never ever. I have never seen clean price action when there is a power stick. In my in my trading journey, I have never seen very clean price action before Powell speak, after Powell speak. Never ever. You guys can check. You can go back and just follow wherever there is Powell speak. You will see the sloppiness. Trust me, brother. Just it is just like shit. Yesterday I told you, do you want? You guys want to take me a entry today, and I show you the entry. If you tell me, if you ask me to take an entry today, before Powell speak and after Powell speak, I will tell you, brother, I'm sorry because I hate Powell. He always make the sloppiness. I don't know why. ICT also didn't never talk about the Powell speak. I don't know why this type of price action always never ever you will see the exception. Except always you will see the sloppiness. Always. I have never seen the clean price action. I should have closed my the live streaming right now. It's because I will see the sloppiness right now. I don't know what to say. What about 950 NQ candle plus fair value gap? Let me check, brother. 1950 in Nasdaq plus ICT, is that Nasdaq? Uh, Look at when price will come into the macro, it has the first thing it has to do is it has to take the liquidity. Okay, this is the first rule. So you can't. He talked about Fed so many times. Yeah, Fed. Powell speak. Let me just tell you. Fed chair Powell speak. He only talk about like you will avoid the the trading session, okay? But like FOMC, he told us how to trade FOMC. He told us how to trade PMI, PPI, CPI. He told us, okay? But Fed Powell speak, he never told us how to trade this Fed chair Powell. I didn't listen. I never listen. Mr. Asher, if you know, if you have the link or something that he talked about how to trade Fed chair Powell, that will be really grateful. I'll be really grateful, brother, because I never heard to tell him. I never listen from ICT how to trade Fed Chair Powell. If you look for his another topics, FOMC, CPI, PPI, PMI, he talked about them. How to trade that type of news. But Fed Chair Powell, I never listen. So if you know the link there he talked about that how to trade Fed Chair Powell, please send me that because I'm struggling with Fed Chair Powell. I really don't know how to trade Fed Chair Powell. I always see some kind of sloppiness. Look the price what it has done. It went higher, it has taken the buy side liquidity. It went lower, it has taken the sell side liquidity. Very nice market structure shift over the way. Everything is very perfect, but it failed to take the buy side liquidity. Look, it went higher, but it failed the take. It failed to take the buy side liquidity. Instead of that, it's going lower again. Okay. Opening gap. Can you show 1 15 minute? Yeah, he said in picture that there is a manual in intervention. So don't. Yeah, Mr. Asher. He talked about that we have to avoid Fed Chair Powell, but he also told us we should avoid CPI, PMI, FOMC. We should avoid them. Okay, but he taught us in the same time how to trade FOMC. The first run is the fake run, second run is the real move. So he taught us how to trade all other news. But Fed Chair Powell, I never listen how to trade them. Okay, so that's what I'm telling. I'm also very confused about the Fed Chair Powell. Trust me, brother, I have never seen little bit clear price action when there is the Fed chair Powell speak. Never ever. I get so many times stopped up because of this Fed chair Powell, and I never. I mean, I always avoid the Fed chair Powell. Always. I don't know why I missed the calendar. I mean, I see the calendar yesterday as well, but I forgot we have the Fed chair Powell. I didn't notice that. Okay. Uh, yeah, he said, okay, opening gap, can you show on 15 minutes? Yeah, sure, brother. Why I won't show you. I'll show it to you. So this is the 15-minute chart and this is the opening gap, brother. I mean, the candle closed yesterday, the candle opened today, okay? This is the opening gap and I'm using the regular trading hour. You will go to the regular trading hour and you will, I mean, mark the opening, closing of yesterday and opening from today, okay? If you go to the electronic chart, then it is like that way. You have to go to the regular trading hour to understand that. So we can see the lowest fair value gap has broken. I mean, I'm not telling you to take this entry, but what is actually we should expect. This was the breakaway gap. Now we will see the consequent encroachment. Can it be respected or not? If we see no body closed above the consequent, not this time, okay? This is we have Fed chair Powell. Trust me, brother, I never be successful. I mean, in this news, I mean, when there is the Fed chair Powell, I always avoid the session, at least that session, okay? So but the normal rules, this is the normal rules. If anybody can close above the consequent encroachment to here, I mean, just let me mark this. Like, I would like to see something like this, okay? So this is my expectation for the normal time, not for now. This is we have the switcher power, so we'll be chopped up. That is for control. I mean, that is for sure. AM trade PM. Yeah, but class ICT. Uh, he actually tell all of us that thing. I mean, whenever there is a big news, he always tell us to avoid that one. And the next session is really so easy to trade. But he also taught us. I'm telling you, the thing is, he also taught us how to trade all other news except this Powell. He never taught us how to trade the Powell news. I was just telling that, okay, brother. On the whole day, no, not Obinovo or not. I mean, if you see the news like that, Powell news, you have to just skip the session. I mean, it is in the morning session, so we have to avoid the morning session. That is the rules, okay. We so far we can see it is rejected from the consequent encroachment and this body is going lower. I want some kind of rejection first. And if there is a very clean sell side, though I don't know there is any sell side or not. Still now I didn't see any sell side except here. I mean, no, this is not all sell side except here. There is one sell side. I can mark this one as my sell side. Except this, there is no sell side. So there is no trade actually. So don't think it will be traded. But if that was a very normal day, I would wait to reject from this consequent encroachment, then market will go little bit lower, then it will trade the lower part of the breakaway gap. I would take my entry over there if I would see some kind of clear sell side liquidity, okay. That is the way breakaway gap works. This is the breakaway gap from 15-minute chart. All of you know this is the breakaway gap from 15-minute chart. So I you know the rules, right? So that is the thing, okay. We use other time frames to see parent price swing and imbalance like 8 hour, 12 hour. No, brother, I only watch daily fair value. I mean daily chart, on our chart, 15-minute chart, 5-minute chart, 1-minute chart. Okay. Most of the time I use 15-minute chart and 1-minute chart. After daily chart, I just use 15-minute chart and 1-minute chart. Okay. I also I mean, if I don't see anything very clear in 15-minute chart, then I go to hourly chart and 5-minute chart. Okay. So Amga, how are you, brother? I I I skip your message. I saw your message, but I forgot to reply you, brother. How are you? Hardik, how did you mark the high? Hardik, I just marked the closing, I mean closing of from yesterday. That candle's high is the closing from yesterday, okay? Let me show you from 1 minute. Look, this is the yesterday's last candle. This is the high. I mean the closing price. So this is the closing price from yesterday. I mean I start to mark the from here, and now today's 9:30 a.m. open. I marked the 9:30 a.m. open, okay? Why is 9:30? So okay, 9:30. So this is the 9:30, okay? This candle is 9:30 candle. Look at the open. This is the open. So I marked this level and yesterday's closing level, okay? This is the two level for opening gap. 9:30 opening and yesterday's closing. Closing. Look over here. It is yesterday's closing and this is today's opening. So I marked these two level, brother. Mine was marked different one. I'm confused. Why you were confused? You have to just mark 9:30 opening and yesterday's closing. That's all, brother. It's very, I mean, you shouldn't be confused. You can use today to do a video of you trying template. You promised me. Yeah, I promised you, brother. I will message you, brother. I'm really so sorry. I will be busy tomorrow. I can't be even in one line because I have a lot of things to do tomorrow. Look at the price. This breakaway gap is just nothing. Do you know why? Because we have the power listing. It has actually cleaned the by sell side liquidity again. Overall, I'm expect yesterday and today we are seeing there is news at the morning session. Yesterday we had the news at the PM session as well, and I took my entry after the news. If you remember the yesterday's entries, I took my both of the entries I took after news because if you have a news ahead of you, Powell, I'm sorry, I really don't want to talk about Powell because I don't know how to trade Powell. But if any other news, yeah, I can take a risk. I mean, I can maybe sometimes I can take some kind of entry, but most of the time you have to avoid the trade if you have a news in, I mean, ahead of you. Okay, I know I have a just broken English. Please don't be confused. Thing is, if you have a news ahead of you, you will avoid uh, taking entry. That's the thing, okay? And I'm just feeling I'm a fool because I took my entry to my FTMO account today. I mean, when price came here to this consequent encroachment, I took an entry to my FTMO. If I have seen there is Powell today, I would never take this entry. Never ever. Trust me, brother. But so far, now look at the price over here. Price went through this gap again and it actually rejected from the consequent encroachment. This is the fair value gap. It can come back to the higher level of this breakaway gap or it can trade this. Okay, I forgot to tell you this. Sometimes you will see this type of things. Okay, this is the breakaway gap from 15-minute chart, right? You remember, let me just go to the 15-minute chart. So this, if you have the notebook with you, please write it down, but don't take the trade entry right now. Okay, this is the 15-minute breakaway gap. There was two gap if you remember. When it has taken the sell side liquidity, market structure shift. This is the first fair value gap. There is the second fair value gap. So you will take your entry to the first fair value gap. The second fair value gap, consequent encroachment. Below the consequent encroachment, your stop loss will be there. Okay. And you see, this is the run. Though it didn't take the whole buy side liquidity. But if you go through this, as there is some level, you can just take some partial maybe, or I mean whatever it is. But we frame our trade like this way from 15-minute chart. So from 15-minute chart, we know this is our breakaway gap. So don't forget about this gap. Okay, this is our breakaway gap. Now let's go to the 1-minute chart. Now when price went through this breakaway gap, what was we expecting? That market will reject from this consequent encroachment, and then if it can go back to the lower part, we will take our entry. There was no no rejection. I am telling you the same thing again and again and again. I need some rejection from here. Nobody can close above the consequent encroachment. It can be two, three times, it can be more times, it can be one time. Okay, but you have to understand the price action. When you will continuously, you will see this, you will understand how it works. Then I need some kind of rejection, some rejection like that way. Okay, then when it will come back to the lower part, we will take our sell. If we see there is a very clean sell side liquidity, very clean sell side liquidity, and all of you know how do I mark my sell side liquidity. And you have to mark the sell side liquidity. If there is sell side liquidity, you will take this entry, I mean, from there. Okay, that should be this breakaway gap work. Now look what price did. This is another lesson, so please bring your notebook and write it down. Now you see price actually went through this fair value gap. It went through, I mean, it went back to that fair value gap again, and we got a rejection one time, just one time rejection from the consequent encroachment. It went higher. It has made a very nice fair value gap over there. Look at the fair value gap. If you see this type of fair value gap, you will not wait that market will come back to the upper level of this fair value gap. This is when it will go, I mean, it will go through this fair value gap and it will go back. Do you understand? If it would like to go lower, we will wait for perfect setup. But if it failed to give me the setup for the sell side, and instead of that it went back, we won't wait price will come back to the upper level of this fair value gap. We won't wait for that. We will take our entry over there when it will come back to this, I mean, to this fair value gap, and we will put our stop loss just below the consequent encroachment. I know it's little bit bigger stop loss right now, but you will see most of the time it doesn't come to the upper level, and you have to mark your buy side liquidity. So there is your buy side liquidity. So that should be your entry. If you see it reversed, okay, there shouldn't be any confusion, guys. If you want to understand, I mean, if you don't understand, let ask me, I will explain it again. Let me take some rest, okay? And if you don't understand, ask me, I'm gonna describe this again. Brother, yeah, we have new week opening gap lower. I understand, but the thing is, this new week opening gap is not valid yet, because you see the price action. It went through this new week opening gap low. It went above this opening gap low. I mean, respected from here. It went higher. Again, it has broken this new week opening gap low. So this is not, I mean, valid for me right now. Everything I have in concern is new day opening gap. I mean, this new day opening gap. I will wait. I mean, I am expecting that it will also go through the new day opening gap. Why? Because I didn't see any respect before. Market didn't respect this two level. Look at two level. So new week opening gap, new day opening gap. It didn't respect. I mean, I didn't see any perfect respect from this two level. So that is not my concern anymore. From 15-minute chart, I am seeing that this consequent encroachment from the new week opening gap, this consequent encroachment is actually respecting. So only this consequent encroachment, consequent encroachment, is it encroachment? I don't know. Whatever. This level is only my concern right now. I didn't see any type of I mean, respect from these two level. Not even from new day opening gap, from new week opening gap. Later maybe it will be very useful, or it won't be useful at all. I don't know, but until now I didn't see any respect from there, so it is not my concern anymore. I think Hardik, you got my point. Okay, but don't take this entry right now, because we have Powell speak, I mean, just ahead of us. So market will never give you the, I mean, perfection. Right now I never get this. So if it works this time, maybe this will be the first time market market actually has listened to me, okay? But I never see when there is a Powell speak, there is some clean price run before the speak, after the speak. I never saw that in my life. Okay, for balancing, let me clean this one. What is this? This is, I mean, just let me go to the 15 minute, because this is the, whenever you will see some kind of fair value gap from one price chart, you have to go to that price chart for marking that as a balanced price chart. Right now, this gap is from 15 minute chart, so I have to come back to the 15 minute chart. Okay, what is this? This is buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Okay, price went through this gap. There is my sell side. Do you get your sell side? I got my sell side. Okay, when I saw this sell side, it has repriced. It is not balanced yet. When it will be balanced? When price will come back to the consequent encroachment, and it will be rejected either from consequent encroachment or the from upper level, and it will take the buy side liquidity, some kind of buy side liquidity. Okay, then I will remove this, I mean, what is this fair value gap or whatever you say. It will be balanced then. Until then it is not balanced. Look, this candle is coming here. Okay, if it can come back to the upper level of this fair value gap or the consequent encroachment, nobody can close below the consequent encroachment. That is the rule for making this imbalance balanced. I'm not talking about repriced. It is already repriced by this candle, this black candle. It is already repriced, but it is not balanced yet. From 15 minute chart, when I will see a candle will come back to the upper level, or maybe it's just think it went through this gap. Okay, and then, like, let me just mark it. It will be easier for you. It went through this gap, and then it reject from either the lower part or the consequent encroachment, and it went lower, and it has taken this sell side liquidity, because this is the only sell side liquidity I can see from here. Then I will remove this fair value gap. It is no more important. I mean, it is not important anymore for me. Until this happen, I have to keep this 15-minute fair value gap. Okay, and if you look at the upper level, it has to come back to the upper level of this fair value gap or the consequent encroachment, and then it has to reject from there. It has to take this buy side liquidity. In my opinion, this is the only buy side liquidity near the price, I mean, right now. Okay, so it has to take this buy side liquidity from 15-minute chart, not from 1 minute chart, not from hourly chart, not from 5-minute chart. I have to see this from 15-minute chart. When it will happen, I will remove this fair value gap, because this is balanced then. If next time, sorry, why is my fair value? Okay, there. If next time price came here, you will see price is actually not respecting this fair value gap. It will go through this fair value gap. It won't, I mean, it won't stay, or it won't, I mean, respect any level of this fair value gap. It will go through this fair value gap. It doesn't care about this fair value gap. That's why you will remove this fair value gap after it is balanced. Now let's talk about the new week opening gap. This is the opening gap, so it needs buy side and sell side both. Okay, just come here, let me come here. Just think, this is the new day opening, new week opening gap, new day opening gap, or just think this is opening gap, whatever. Okay, there is no trade at all. This is the candle close, this is the candle open. Okay, so there is no trade. What we need first, we need buy side or sell side. If it is buy side, then we need sell side. That means when we will get these two, then it will be balanced, I mean, repriced. Okay, we need both run through this gap. And if you ask me, brother, from which chart we will expect this run, in my opinion, you can't actually fix this thing. That's why ICT told us, we have to keep this, I mean, the new day opening gap for at least 1 week, for new week opening gap for at least, I mean, at least 4 to 5 weeks. Okay, so that is the thing for new week opening gap, and for new day opening gap you have to keep them for 1 week, at least for 1 week, I mean 5 days. Okay, then you can remove, but I keep them until price left that place. And if I see it is not traded, I kept the new day opening gap or new week opening gap until price return to over there. Okay, if it take 1 year, I will keep them for 1 year. So that is my concern. But as per ICT, you have to keep the new week opening gap for 4 to 5 weeks, and for new day opening gap for 1 week. And opening gap, you can remove them after it repriced from, I mean repriced, or after it has traded from 1 minute chart. So opening gap is different. uh, so when you will see the repriced, you will wait. I mean, just let me mark it. So it is repriced. Okay, the price went higher, it went lower, it is repriced now, and this is the new week opening gap. Now price went to the consequent encroachment, rejected, and it has taken the sell side liquidity. Is it balanced? No, it is not balanced, because price actually remembered this type of gap, new week opening gap, new day opening gap, for long time. Later when price came back, I mean, just think it went lower, maybe somewhere here, it came back to this gap again. It will start to respect this gap again. This is very important, guys. This is very important information. You can't remove your new week opening gap before 4 to 5 weeks. In my opinion, you have to keep them for 6 weeks. In my opinion, okay. And new day opening gap, you have to keep them until price left that place, okay. And sometimes you will see price is actually not respecting, I mean, not respecting this new week opening gap at all. But don't think it will, it won't respect them anymore. It will respect them. It will take time, okay. Maybe right now it is not respecting, but later you will see it is respecting this this two gap, I mean the new week opening gap, new day opening gap. Can I change the color? It's little bit same thing everywhere. What color I can use for that? Oh, okay, okay, okay. I will use some. Yeah, and I will just make it not. So this is the new week opening, I mean new day opening gap. I will remove the new, I mean opening gap, because it is repriced. I don't need that one at all. So here, so is it clear, brother Obinabo? Oh, it's clear now. Okay, thank you, brother. Guys, if you have any question, let me talk to you first. Every time I just come and I start to talk like a robot, I really don't like that. So talk to me. Ask me something. Someone told me to go to the Euro USD. I will go to the Euro USD, but first I would like to see what uh, dollar index is actually doing. So dollar index is actually coming back to the fair value gap. Yeah, it can come back. I mean, from, if you look at the daily chart, it has rejected from the consequent encroachment, and it came back to the, I told you, I mean before today's session, I checked my tweet. I told you that market will come back to the upper level. This is the same thing, brother. Just sometimes ago I told you how it works. Okay, so I'm telling you the same thing. This is the same thing. Market will just reject it from there. So what I am expecting, it will come back to this upper level, and then it will go for buy side liquidity. So that's why price came to the upper level. I mean, it can go little bit lower, but body will just, it will reject it from the upper level. You have to take your entry to the upper level. Your stop loss will be below the consequent encroachment, or you can put below this lows. Okay, it is very simple. I mean, you won't take your entry to the daily time frame, but this is how you will observe the fair value gap. This is so simple. If any of you are confused, let me know, because this is very very simple. Same thing I'm telling you every day, every day. When you will be ready to understand, you will understand. Okay? So I will go to the hourly chart actually. So price actually came here. I'm thinking that price will go above and it will clean this buy side liquidity. Whenever you will see the liquidity clean highs, you will mark them. Okay, because this clean highs will be taken today or tomorrow. It will be taken. So if you see that thing and it went to that level, it didn't go to the consequent encroachment. That's why I'm thinking that market will go higher. It will go until the consequent encroachment, then it will reverse. That is my expectation. Okay. Agivondio. I'm sorry, my English is very bad. I'd really love to learn more about ICT in your channel. Please kindly to list which video I should watch first and next. Uh, as we have the Powell news, so I can go over here. I mean, I can spend some times with my channel. Okay. Uh, 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 uh. If any of you are new here, you will go to my playlist. If I were you, if I were you, okay, I would start with the macro. I mean, this is the best thing you have to understand, because whenever price will be inside the macro, you will think differently. You have to think differently. Otherwise, you will be chopped up. Trust me, brother. Because I talked about four macro, and this four macro is different. I mean, they work in a same way. So if I were you, I would start with the macro. After macro, I go back to, I mean, study section. In study, just let me show you. There's some videos that is very important, and I mean, look at over here. This one you can, I mean, you can skip. What is breaker, which is market structure shift, you can skip this one, because this that was the actually the thing is introduction something. Okay. Look, balanced price range, whatever I told you already. I mean, that for last 10 to 15 minutes, this is the video where I described everything clearly. Balanced price range. If you watch this, you will understand when you should take your entry. If you watch this video, trust me, brother, if you just can understand this video, you will understand lot of things. You have no idea how many things you will understand by watching only this video. And then, I mean, why you need to understand this one, I just described this two video. Then I have described what is breakaway gap. Okay. This will help you to understand when which gap market will, I mean, just come, let me come over here. Think this is the market structure shift. There is 2, 3, 4, 5 fair value gap. Okay. How do you know which fair value gap will be traded? How do you know? I described this thing in this video, what is breakaway gap. Okay. In this video, you will understand which fair value gap you should choose. And now, one more thing, brother. When you will watch that video, and you will expect market will come to this fair value gap. Okay. There is one fair value gap here, there one another fair value gap over here. Okay. You are expecting that market will come back to this fair value gap, but it didn't come. It came here and it went higher. You missed the trade. Don't expect market will give you every time precise price action. Never ever expect that. Sometimes you will miss entry, sometimes you will take loss, sometimes no price action will work, like Powell, CPI, FOMC, this type of news. If you have this type of news, all the price action over here, you will see this is manipulated by human being, not by algo. I mean, not by intelligence. Okay. This is the manipulation that is actually by the human being, a person, maybe a group of person. They did this type of manipulation because they don't need to give the answer to the local government or anyone because of that manipulation. If you have watched the Harsha, I don't remember actually what is his name. The biggest scam in stock market, maybe in 1979, something that time. They did some kind of manipulation. If you do that manipulation, you have to go to jail. That's why this manually manipulation happened when there is a big news. Because if there is a big news, you don't need to reply or you don't need to give answer because of your manipulation. I mean, humility. I don't know what is that word. manipulation or something. Okay, that's why you have to be careful. So you will never expect that market will give you every time precision. What's your thought about sell side liquidity on EU level on this? Okay, I'll show you this one. This sell side liquidity, that is my expectation that it is for next week, not for this week. I mean, if it went, if it want to go to this sell side liquidity, yeah, at the PM session maybe I will look for them. But at the AM session, I want to see this buy side liquidity will be taken. That is my expectation. It should go above and take the buy side liquidity. That is my expectation. Yeah, scam from 1992. Thank you, Hardik. Harshad Mehta. Yeah, Harshad Mehta. If you just read his life story or life, I mean, his story, if you try to understand, he did this type of manipulation. And if you do this, this is illegal. You can't do this. But actually, when market, there is a big news, this manipulation occurred by the human being and they don't need to give any kind of explanation for that manipulation because we have a news, so it can happen. Nobody can ask you or nobody can responsible make you responsible for the manipulation. That's why you don't, please don't expect every time you will understand, I mean you will get the precise price action from the market. Now if you go to this video, full guideline for 1 minute chart, no daily bias, this is kind of video where, I mean, this is the easiest thing. This is the full guidelines. I mean, this is 1 minute chart. I don't trade forex, brother, so please don't judge me by the uh, by by forex. If you come over here, the first thing is you have to mark some kind of equal loss, and if you see, this is your equal loss, though it has taken, but I'll just, this is for example, okay, just mark this low. Yeah, so look at this lows, how clean this lows. Okay, now you have to mark some kind of buy side liquidity. I mean it's taken, but just think this is the relatively equal high, so this is your buy side liquidity. Just think this one is over here. You have to do this and you have to wait for the session. Then you have to wait until one is taken. I mean the sell side, if you see the sell side has taken and then you got your market structure shift to the upper level, you will go for this buy side liquidity. This is very easy thing. If you watch this video, full guideline for 1 minute chart, you will understand this. Okay, now what is market structure shift? And actually in my opinion, this video is something, I mean, what to say, this is the best video you should watch. I mean, is that the same video? Oh no, okay, actually explained this how to avoid I mean what is market structure shift. So you have to watch this video first, then if you go to this video, trust me brother, this is the diamond. This video is diamond, how to avoid losing trade. But actually I put the title because of some kind of algorithm things. I mean one of my brother, he told me to put some kind of title like that way, so I put it that way. Okay, so don't be confused about the title, but if you watch this video, only this video, you will avoid 1,000 losing trade just watching this video. And trust me brother, no one will give you this much precise explanation. No one. I'm not telling you to subscribe me, I'm not telling you to follow me, I'm not telling you anything. I'm just requesting you to, you don't even need to watch this. Okay, you just download it so that you don't need to give me the views as well. I don't need anything from you. Just download the video, watch this video then. But trust me, if you watch only this video, some of you actually got confused. That's why I made the video actually later. What is market structure shift, MSS? uh, so you can watch this video first so that there will be no confusion when you will watch this video. Okay, if you just watch this video, you will avoid thousands of your losing trade. I promise you. If you watch this one, clearly understand everything what I wanted to say, you will come back to me, you will thank me. If I am wrong, never ever come to me. If I am right, you have to come to me and you have to thank me. I promise you. I guarantee you. Okay. Uh, Okay, well noted. Thanks a lot for your explanation. No problem, brother. And I mean, Age Vondio, are you new here, brother? Because I didn't see your name before. Heard that macro, brother. I don't want to go for the macro as well because we have a news in front of us, and that is Powell. If there is Powell, I really don't believe anything. Okay, what made you have the confidence is not panic sell your contract because I pull off too early because I be scared it's going to go against the setup. Are you talking about the entry I took in the morning session in Nasdaq? Are you talking about the entry over here? Here? I don't remember. I mean, I sell here, right? Why? What has made me confident? I saw this clear sell side liquidity. I removed the sell side liquidity. Actually, let me mark that again. That was my look. What price has done over here? This is the power of Powell. Never ever, you will never ever get the precise market. I never got this until now. I'm actually trading from 2017. I have started the ICT stuff from 2019, but I mean before ICT stuff, I used to trade retail. I mean using indicator or something. So I never saw some kind of clean price action before or after Powell speak. Okay, actually when I have seen this clear sell side liquidity, I saw the price went to the constant encroachment. I took my entry. Before there was a very clean buy side liquidity taken, very nice market structure shift, and I took my entry over there. I put my stop loss above this constant encroachment, and I was thinking that market will go lower and it will take the sell side liquidity. But it is what it is. It went higher actually. It went over there, then it actually came back to the lower part to and take the sell side liquidity. This is the thing, guys. It should come back from there. Every fair value gap has a I mean has a intention. The intention is it will hold the price and it will send price for taking the liquidity. But when there is price, there is news, fair value gap forget to do their duty. They forget that. Actually, this is the manipulation by the human being. That's why we should avoid the news. Okay. Okay, is there difference between market structure shift and market structure break? Market structure shift and market structure break means over there. This is the hourly chart, okay, brother? I'm gonna give you the example. No, from not hourly chart, I have to go to the daily chart. Look, what is the trend? It's when lower, higher, lower, low, higher. What is our expectation? It will go lower again. So this is the market structure right now. How do I know market structure has broken? When I will see it went above this high, highest high. It went above that. That means it is market structure break. This is the break of market structure. Now, what is market structure shift? Look, it is coming lower. It went little bit higher. Then I got some kind of shift in market structure. What does it mean? It means it was actually retracing. Now it will go back to its trend. Do you understand, brother? When it will go back to its trend, we will look for market structure shift. All this run is retracement, okay? Because this is the lower market. It is going lower. Now, if you want the market structure break, the structure break, look, this is the higher market structure. It is going higher, 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 higher. When this low has broken, that means it has already break the structure, market structure. It has broken the market structure. We got the market structure broke over here. This is not shift in market structure. This is market structure break. And here is the shift in market structure, brother. How can you know that the pattern is like in the video? Avoid losing trades, sir. and not a turtle soup or just a normal manipulation after a new and a rejection. But I'm telling you that first of all, in this video, I told you how to mark swing highs. Okay, I mean, just forget about the title. I told before that please forget about the title. In this video, I explain which swing high you will choose for shift in market structure. Okay, there is nothing else in this video except the shift in market structure. Which low you will mark as your market structure shift. Look over here. I'm just giving you an example. Okay? Look, market is went higher, it went lower, it has taken the sell side liquidity, then it went higher. Okay, now it has shifted from, I mean, which high you will mark as your shift in market structure. There is one high here, there is one high here. Which one you will mark as your market structure shift. I told you two rules only. Which high you should mark as your shift in market structure. If you just know which swing high or swing low you will mark as your market structure shift, then you can avoid the losing trade. Now, if you ask me how do I know that is not turtle soup or something, that is the price action, which I am actually describing every day with you guys. I'm just with you. So this is, I mean, news. Yesterday we had news in the AM session and PM session. So when there is a news, in my opinion, there is no price action. And if you see, ICT himself doesn't talk about too much about the price action before or after the news. So he taught us how to trade some of the news, but I'm just telling, okay, you have to avoid the session when there is a news in front of you. So all of this price action you have to avoid. Look at the price action. It is a very clean expansion to the lower side from yesterday, okay? Very clean lower expansion, but look what price did. It from here, okay, look at over here. It went lower, it went higher, it has taken the buy side liquidity, it went lower, again take the sell side liquidity, it went higher, take the buy side liquidity, it went lower, take the sell side liquidity, it went higher, take the buy side liquidity. Again it went lower, take the sell side liquidity, and I took, I mean, the entry over there. If you remember, this was after the news. This was after the news, that's why I took the entry over there and I uploaded to the Twitter and in my YouTube as well, because there was no more news after 3. There was no news, that's why I took that entry. Otherwise I would be chopped up. Maybe I would be chopped up. Okay, whenever there is a news in front of you, you have to, I mean, avoid that trade. Right now I'm talking about price action, but actually I have nothing to talk about here, because there is no rules. If there is no rules, how, what should you do? I mean, what should you say? I mean, guys, you have to give me the reply. I mean, you have to write down to the comments box when I will ask the question. Before yesterday, হ্যাঁ, ক্যারেটা কল দাও তো, কল দিচ্ছে। I'm sorry, brother. I need your comment to the comment box. Before yesterday, I mean, yesterday we had the news. Before yesterday, how many times I explained this fair value gap in front of you guys? How many times I have shown you how it works and how many times it worked? Just let me know before yesterday, okay? Because yesterday we had the news. Today morning also we have the, I, I mean, I hate the Powell news, seriously, brother. But please write it down to the comment box. How many times I have shown you how this I mean, this breakaway gap should work. How many times and how many times it worked? Just let me know, okay? I'm talking about today's minute one U chart. If you look, is identical. What did you say? Identical the chart in the video, sir. EU, brother. You are sending me to the EU right now. We have nothing to do. If there is a news, I have nothing to do. If you can control yourself, you are not, I mean, you are not ready to trade yet. Okay, Am I online or am I offline? I mean, live is done already? Something? I'm talking about, okay. Hold the plastic. What that means? I need, okay, so I need to clear question. I mean, an apostle, I didn't get your question actually, brother. What you asked me? I didn't get your question. And Obinov, I also don't get your question as well. I mean, hold the price to sell liquidity. I really didn't get your question. Ask me the question. If you have any more question, I will go with that. Okay. So that is the study section. If you go to the study section and if you, I mean, if you study the study section, you will be benefited. I promise, brother. And in my opinion, what I'm doing here, nobody will do for you. It's because I am just sacrificing my viewers. After 3 months, you will never need me again. Never ever. Okay. So I know I'm gonna losing some of my friends, but when you will be self-dependent, you will never need me again. So if you go to my playlist, first you have to watch the macro. You have to understand the macro. Then you have to go to the study section, or you can just study both of these two folder. Then you can go with the weekly analysis. Okay, weekly analysis is the thing you have to understand first. I think there is 4 to 5 videos, something like that. Yeah, about 7 video. Okay, this is the 7 weeks. I mean, I uploaded 7 weeks weekly analysis, so you will understand if you watch from the beginning how to, I mean, how. আম্মা, আমার কথা আছে এদিকে। I'm sorry, brother. If you go to the weekly analysis, you will understand how to do the weekly analysis, and that is very important as well. I mean, in my opinion, that is very important. Okay. And then lastly, the daily bass. I mean, I uploaded maybe some of daily bass, and right now I'm very busy. I don't have any time to upload the videos or something like that. uh, if you are with me for some days, you already know that. So this daily bass also you will understand how to do the daily bass, but every day in the live streaming I'm doing from the beginning. So if you don't watch the daily bass video, it's okay, because if you are with me in the streaming, you will know how to do the daily bass. Okay, but weekly analysis you can watch them. I mean, that is some, it's up to you. Okay, in my opinion, these two folder is like diamond. And now then if you go the trade execution, this is the execution. I used to upload some execution video I did. I mean, in my Proform account, I uploaded some I mean execution from the live account. And this is the trade analysis, whatever execution I did over there. Some of their, that I mean 17 videos over there, I analysis, uh, I execute the trade over here, and I analysis why I execute that trade. So you can just compare them over here. I mean, if you don't watch them, you can watch this video so that you will understand why I have execute that trade. Okay, and this is the price action video. I have just uploaded 4 to 5 video because this is the price action. It's you are learning. Okay, if you are here, I mean you are very new, you have to watch from the first part and part 1, then part 2, part 3, part 4. You have to watch this 4 parts. It's very important. This is the introduction. If you can use, I mean you can skip this one, skip this one. But from here, how price act in every single day, you have to watch this Monday to Friday, how you will expect. So you have to watch this, and then this four videos. I went one by one. I mean every day. Okay, maybe Wednesday, then Thursday, Friday, Monday. Okay, I went every day so that you can understand every day how you can read the price. I just don't pick a chart and then explain that with my analysis, with my rules. Okay, I didn't do it. I did the thing every day. When you will watch them, you will understand. Okay, brother. So okay, so many questions. Wait. Rahul Plus. Okay. So, can tell us something about SMT because you marked on Twitter. I'll talk about SMT, brother. But SMT is kind of uh, SMT is not that much important. Okay. SMT is something uh, unconfirmation, nothing else. You don't need SMT. Even I don't look at SMT. Sometimes I look. Rarely I look SMT. Before I really love SMT, but it is kind of, in my opinion, it is not that much important. Okay. But if you want to learn, I will talk about them later. Right now, it is not important. It worked so many times, I lost count. Hence, thank you, brother. Thank you for confirming that because I am also confused now what I am talking about. I have no topics to talk because the price, I really don't want to talk about this price action. This is kind of manipulation, and I know how it manipulated. I didn't see that there is the Powell speak today. To be honest, yesterday, if you all remember, yesterday I checked the calendar. In that time also, I didn't see that we have a news. So far I remember we saw that we have a news at the morning 8:30. So far I remember. Okay, so I really didn't care about that news. But now when I have seen this is Fed Chair Powell, one of my brother, he actually commented before. I don't know he's still here or not, and his name was Mr. Asher. I don't know he's here or not. He told that it's Fed Chair Powell, and he also told ICT told us to avoid that news. I mean, this is really shit, in my opinion. Okay. Thanks, Hans. Really, thank you. Rahul, hi. What will be the next topic for teaching? I am going through macro teaching now. Brother, if you just go with the macro, after macro, you have to watch the study section. When you will complete your study section, you have to start to understand the price action. Though I'm telling you this is price action, actually this is not price action. This is only the fair value gap concept. After macro, I have just started to, talk about the fair value gap. When I'll be done with fair value gap, then I will go another topics. Okay. Now, if you guys force me to tell you everything in one time, in my opinion, you are not ready yet to understand fair value gap. Because whenever I poll to I mean, to my Twitter, I saw, so many wrong answers. So I need you to understand the fair value gap first. This is the heart of the ICT concept, fair value gap. What does it mean? What is fair value gap? Do you know what does it mean? The meaning of fair value gap is this is a gap, okay, which has a value. It is not valueless. It has a price. It has a value, and this value is fair. It is not unfair. Okay, this is fair, and whenever this is fair, it should be traded. Okay, it should be override. That is why ICT called it fair value gap. Don't We are all used to heard that this is fair value gap, but have you ever tried to understand why he called this as a fair value gap? This is just a gap. He doesn't tell the opening gap as a fair value gap. That is not fair value gap. This is fair value gap because the value, the gap, the value of this gap is fair, which should be traded. If it is unfair, then market doesn't need to come back to this gap. If it is unfair, okay. So that's why it is called fair value gap. Sometimes market make some unfair fair value gap, unfair value gap, unfair value gap. Okay, I will show them if it any unfair value gap in front of me. I will show it to you. You will see that gap never be traded. Maybe later some sometimes it will trade, but you will see no reaction from there. Like every time I talked about the two gap. The lower gap is the breakaway gap, the upper gap is the fair value gap. That means the upper gap is actually the fair value gap, the lower gap is breakaway gap, that is not fair value gap. Now if you ask me, brother, why this is not fair value gap, because this is breakaway gap, it shouldn't be traded. It shouldn't be traded. If it trades this gap, that will be unfair. It should leave this gap, then it will be breakaway gap, it's not fair value gap. Okay, by in I'm telling this by definition. Okay, and I don't know, I'm just confusing you or not, because my English is broken. I always tell you that my English is broken. If you are not confused, then you will get something from there, I hope. Okay, so what will be next topic? I think, Rahul, I gave you the answer, and কথা কথা আসছে না দাদা. You guys can't listen to me. I mean, you can't listen to me. Can you listen to me? I mean, just let me know you listen to me or not. Okay. Sometimes for MSS, do we need to have the price close above the swing high or weak is enough? It is okay. Okay, thank you, Hans. Sometime for MSS, do we need to have the price close above the swing high or weak is enough? Okay, brother, I replied you so many times. I mean, this question, whenever I got, only for market structure shift, I care about the week. Whenever it is about market structure shift, I care about only week. I don't care about the closing of the, I mean, the body. Okay, I don't need the body. If you see this is a swing high which is eligible, okay, just think this is the swing high. No, look at this swing high. This swing high has traded this fair value gap, so this swing high is valid for shifting market structure. Now this is market structure shift. See, the body closed below the high, swing high. Okay, I don't care, I got a week. If it can go little higher of this high, little bit, okay, I mean, in this way you can see that it went higher than that high, that is eligible for me to shift in market structure. I hope this is clear, brother. Okay. Hello, Sabio. I want to know how long we should practice in demo. You shouldn't practice in demo right now, in my opinion. You have to just watch the price. I mean, look, what is the price reading? In your opinion, you are thinking, okay, this is the market structure shift. I'm just giving you an example, okay? I'm just giving you the example from here. Just think. In your opinion, you are thinking that this is this swing high should this is your market structure shift. Okay, I'll just mark this is your market structure shift. You have to mark this and just think there is a fair value gap. Just think, okay, there is a fair value gap. So you are thinking when market will come here, it will come to the consequent encroachment, then it will go and take the buy side liquidity. Just try to understand what is reading price action. Price action, okay? You are thinking that, sorry, if you heard a sound, I'm really sorry. This is the buy side liquidity. So what will you do? You will take a entry paper trade over there? No. You will mark every level. Then you will wait how it react. You will expect. You have to write it down. If you have seen my execution, you will see I write it down. Now I want some kind of big run. I don't want to see price will go below this low. I don't want to see price will trade this fair value gap. I want to see market will go above the buy side liquidity. Now I will add over here. If you watch my execution actually, okay, you will see this that type of things I write it down. Why do you know why I write it down still now? It is not to show you that I know everything or something. That is my habit. I learned that way. I did all of this thing before. I did it. That's why I'm habituated with this. Whenever I take entry, I automatically write it down to the chart, because every time I judge myself, am I improving or am I losing my knowledge? You have to do this, okay? You have to write it down like that way. You don't need to take entry over there to see it is work or not. Okay, like just you just take a entry over there. I mean, just think. Okay, you take your entry over there, you put your stop loss over there, you put your target profit over there. What will happen if you do this? Now you are forcing market to go over there because you took this entry. Now what will you do? You will never see what price is doing right now. What you are seeing? You are seeing when price will go over there, and you will be right this time. You don't want to be wrong. You will want that you will be right this time because you took a paper trade entry, and when you will see market went over there and you are already profitable, then you will think, wow, I learned a lot. But you don't know what price did over here, why price came to this level, where it should stop. You didn't know anything. You whatever you are just waiting, you are waiting. Market should go above there and it should clean the buy side liquid. Trust me, brother. You are just making you stop, okay, for learning. This is actually going to stop you from learning. So please don't take entry whenever you will read the price. Now this is your first test, okay? Think this is the macro. Now you will mark this is sell side taken, this is I mean buy side taken, this is sell side taken. I got this market structure shift, this is my fair value gap. You will mark every level. You will mark, and then you are waiting to take the entry. I mean when it will be over there. It came here, okay? So you are already in the market. Now you will start to write. This is the buy side liquidity. So market should go over there. You have to write it down over here. You have to do it. If you do it, you will learn. If you don't do it, you will never learn. You are just wasting your time. You have to mark it. When you will see market didn't go over there, instead of that, it went lower. Now you will start to mark the level. Why it came here? There is a water block. So I will mark the water block high. Mean threshold. I mark the mean threshold. I am expecting that it will never go below that mean threshold. I will write it down. It can go, price can go below the mean threshold. It should be rejected from there. Now, it went from the mean threshold. You will remember this, that if market can come back. Why? Because there is a water block. Maybe. I'm just giving you an example. Okay, guys, this is for your understanding. I don't know I'm making you bored or not, but this is the way you have to do it. And in my opinion, nobody will tell you this. No one. Never ever tell you this. How to do this type of thing. And if you get bored, you guys, I mean, if you are bored, you can leave, okay? Because right now I have nothing to say about the price action as we have a news at 12. That's why I am just talking about the thing you should do. So I'm sorry if I make you bored, okay? Let me know that should I stop or not. So that is the way. You won't just take entry. If you take entry, you are just stopping yourself from learning. Instead of that, what you will do, you just mark this gap. Now you know market will come here and then it will go higher, it will take the buy side liquidity. Just think, it didn't take, you mark this buy side liquidity, okay? You just mark this buy side liquidity, it will take that buy side liquidity. But you see, market came here, it started to go lower. When it will start to go lower, you will start to mark every level. What we have here, there is a fair value gap. You will mark that fair value gap. Okay, you will mark that fair value gap. So market can go below the consequent encroachment, but later you saw market actually break from that fair value gap, then it went lower. Where what you have, there is a water block. You will mark the water block opening. So this is the water block level. Market can go below the water block, but it has broken the water block. What will you do? You will mark the consequent encroachment of this water block. I mean mean threshold. Okay, this is the mean. This is the mean threshold of the water block. So you will mark the mean threshold, and then when you saw market went from there, you already know market can came here. After before clearing the buy side liquidity, it can came back one more time over here. In the meantime, you will see how price reacts from there, from that fair value gap, how price reacts from there. Then later when you will see it came back again to the consequent encroachment, you will start to look the thing how price act. You will start to look that things. You don't need me, trust me, brother. You don't need me to teach you. If you do these things, you will learn. How do I know how macro works? I did this type of things. I waited to take entry. I waited to see how price react over there. But if you just take and just think, okay, you take your entry over there, maybe you just put this thing, okay, this thing over there, okay, over there, and you mark your profit target over there. Now when price came here, what you have to do, you are just waiting when price will go there and you will be profitable. You are just waiting, you don't know, you will never notice why price came here, why price is doing there, what, why it is consolidating over here. You will never notice this. So guys, I don't know you are getting my point or not, but if you do the demo now, okay, if you do the demo, you are stopping yourself from learning. The thing is, you should at least 1 month you should just read the price only. You have to write it down. Whenever you will see some kind of setup, you will wait for the setup. I am with you guys. So every time I take entry over here, what I'm taking? Paper money, man. This is paper money. If I get lost, what will I lose? Nothing. If I am right, what will I get? Nothing. Nothing at all. I have nothing to lose here. I have nothing to win here. Why I am doing this? So that you guys can understand when you should expect something and when you shouldn't expect something. In the meantime, what will you do? You will mark. You will mark the chart with me. Every time you will mark, I'm just showing you, I'm telling you, brother, if this is the mean threshold, it shouldn't go below this. You have to mark this mean, mean threshold. This variable, okay? You have to mark this one. I'm just giving you example. Don't think this is the, something precise price action, okay? So I told you that price can come over here to this fair value gap, then it will go back to the pavilion. Maybe it will reject from somewhere this level. What will you do? You will just mark the fair value gap. Instantly you have to do it. And you, when you will mark it, you will see this. Unintentionally, you will remember this, brother. Today or tomorrow. Maybe you will do this 1 week. This is the boring thing. Trust me, brother. This is the part which is the most boring part of trading. But you want to earn million of dollar, but you are not willing to do some boring things. Man, how is this even possible? It's not possible, okay? uh Domino, okay, sound is clear. Okay, at what price did you realize your method is consistent profitable? At what point did you realize your method is consistent profitable? Brother, I don't have any method. I have only one method, and that is I read the price. Why price is doing over there? Like, if I get everything from here perfectly, when price will be there, I will take my entry over there to this buy side liquidity, because price react with me whole this place and it didn't take the buy side liquidity. So price should take the buy side liquidity from this. Until this time it react, it respect me, it respect my expectation. It should respect it, it should continuously respect my expectation until it has taken the liquidity. So if I started to read the price from here, so that was the perfect entry, I will take my entry over there. I won't take my entry over there, I will take my entry over there by reading the price from here, okay? So if you ask me about my method, only price action is my method, what I am actually trying to give you. And fair value gap is the first stage of this method. Consequent, I don't know how many people, how many video you have watched till now. There are near about 32 people. All of the people, I'm asking you a question. Have you ever watched anyone tell you tell you the value of the consequent enforcement so precisely, how you will use the consequent enforcement? Please let me know. This question I always ask because I never seen someone who gave you the precise price action, how to read everything. We have so many fair value gap. Which fair value gap I will use? How do I know that I will use this fair value gap? Anybody, if you have ever heard someone gave you the most precise price action like I'm giving you, I am telling you how to use the consequent enforcement step by step every day. Same thing. I'm not just changing my opinion. Yeah, sometimes I take entry, and I told you that you are not ready for that because that is something much more deeper. Okay, you are not ready yet. That's why I didn't talk about them yet. I will talk about them, but not yet. Later, when you will understand the very primary step of the fair value gap. So just that is the thing. Okay, if you ask me my method, I have so many methods because when I see the price, I don't depend on any kind of model. Though I really love 22 YT model and the breaker block, I really love them. To be honest, brother, I really love both of them. But everything I take decision after reading the price. I start to read the price from here when I saw the first setup happen to the chart. Okay, I let price go. Where is my sell side? I mean buy side liquidity. Just think, okay? This is my buy side. Just think. I'm not sure this is my buy side or not. I'm just giving you the example. And there is my sell side liquidity. Now, I think I started to read the price from here. Price respect from this, I mean this fair value gap. It went lower, failed to take the sell side liquidity. It went higher again to this fair value gap. It went higher. It tried to take the buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity on more time. It went higher. It went higher and take the sell, buy side liquidity and retrace from the constant enforcement of this week. Now I will look for a sell over here and my target will be this sell side liquidity. Will I hold my trade until the sell side liquidity? Never, brother. Never. I will take my entry over there. I mean close my entry. I mean target over there. I will never hold my trade until this sell side liquidity because I will take some meat from the bone. That is my target. Okay. So this is how actually I trade. Okay, got it. Takes time to understand. Rahul, you will understand. No, no worries, brother. We are not bored. We are still learning. Thank you, Abhinavo and Apostolo. So, in your opinion, sir, we have to sign every liquidity and MSS the market from firm, even if we don't trade it or clearly seems before no trade for a learning purpose. Yeah, that's the thing, Apostolo. That is the thing I wanted to explain. Thank you, brother, for understanding. Domino Forex. Wow, this is knowledge. You can't get this anywhere. Thank you, Domino. Stephen, thank you, brother. Obinabo, no, nobody tells you. Thank you for confirming. Nobody, that is why I asked, how did you realize this answer? Okay. Domino, that is the way I learned, brother. When you will start to write, I mean, use your chart, see how many empty space you have. So many empty space. Why this is all empty? Because this empty chart wants you to write down something there. Okay, so you have to write down, otherwise how, you will never learn. Okay, trust me, brother. What is this? This is Nasdaq. So it went lower. It has taken the sell side liquidity so many level. I will remove this level. It taken the sell side liquidity from here again actually and traded the last, I mean last new week opening gap low. I mean opening gap high. Okay, it went higher. It is right now over here. Look how price worked over here. This is because of the Powell stick. Don't be confused. Don't, if you know when you should avoid your in trade, maybe you are avoiding your trade. Okay, today. Don't. What do you think? You will avoid so many losing trade, brother. Look every candle over here. How it is trading over there. Look. Just look at the candles. See the candles. Is it clean to see? This is where it is trading. Look, every candle is trading. Like the way it's trading, this is because of the I mean human manipulation. This is the manipulation, brother. Found me to very good. Yeah, Stephen, if I start to scalp, trust me, brother, I can take 10 to 12 scalp in one day. Maybe I will take one or two loss, but I can scalp every time. Every time I in the market. Every time. Sorry. If I watch a chart from the London session from 2 a.m. in the morning until 4 p.m., I mean closing the New York PM session, I can scalp near about 10 to 15 times. I will take losing trade. I am not telling you that every time I will take the winning trade, but I can trade 10 to 15 times. I will see the entry 10 to 15 times. Trust me, brother. All of them will be very small scalp. Maybe for 10 handle, 15 handle, 20 handle. Okay. I believe that I will take a entry over there. I will stop over there. It will be little run, but I will be I mean, I will be profitable every time. That is the reason I don't care about my stop loss. I don't care about my losing trade. I don't care about anything because I know how to mitigate. Okay, so we can okay. Mean scalping. Yeah, scalping. I got it, brother. I don't know how to read the breaker, but what I notice after breaker, first fair value gap always be the breakaway gap, and second fair value gap is the entry. Brother, breaker is something much more deeper. To be honest, you are not ready. If I tell you, you will be mind. You can get mind, but if you force me to teach you something else because you are getting bored with fair value gap, I can do that. But you are not ready. You didn't understand fair value gap clearly yet. What I'm telling you here, how to use the consequent encroachment and the upper level and the lower level of a breakaway gap. There are some more fair value gap that is also very important. Okay, I didn't I, like today I told you one thing over here. When you will see it will go through the breakaway gap. If you see it went back through this breakaway gap, you have to take your entry to the first fair value gap. You can't wait until it will trade the upper level of the breakaway gap. You have to take your entry over there. Your stop loss has to be below the constant encroachment of the breakaway gap. If you don't write it down, you will forget it. Maybe this time you can see it didn't work, and I'm telling you this is because of the Fed Chair Powell, and we will see this type of price action until 1 p.m. I mean, after 1 p.m., maybe there will be a little clean price action. I'm not sure yet, but I'm expecting that I will get very clean price action over there. It depends, okay? So I will wait until 1 p.m. Then I will see how it works, okay? If you were asked to outline 5 period, you are not allowed to take a trade, and 5 reason you are allowed to take a trade. I know this question is hard, but we are also learning from asking questions. Let me understand your question first, Domino. If you are asked to outline 5 period, you are not allowed to take a trade, and 5 reasons you are allowed to take a trade. I know trade. Okay, now this question is hard, but we are also learning from asking question. Okay, I think you are trying to ask me a question about if you ask me 5 period when I allow to take the entry, and 5 reason or 5 period when you are not taking allow I mean taking entry. Write it down, okay, brother. First, if you have a news in front of you, you are not allowed to take your entry before the news, after the news. I mean, you have to avoid that session. Second, if you have a big news, okay, high impact big news, tomorrow morning session, you can't take entry today's PM session. After today's morning session, you can't take your entry. You are not allowed to take any type of entry from the PM session today. If you have the bigger news like CPI, FOMC, tomorrow morning session, okay, you are not allowed morning session as well, and the previous day's PM session. Now, third thing, if you see some kind of big run, clean run from the midnight, you are not allowed to take entry to the morning session. Do you understand? From the midnight or the London session or just before the AM session, 8:30, before 8:30. If you see very clean run, very clean sharp run, maybe here to here or here to here, from 15-minute chart, I mean from the higher time frame, not from 1 minute chart, okay? If you see that, you are not allowed to take entry to the morning session. How many things? Three things, okay? What else I have to say? Okay, let me think. What else I can tell you? You are not allowed. Mm, 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 mm. Really hard, brother. Can I tell you when you are allowed to take your entry? Let me tell you these things first. Whenever you are in the market and the session has started, okay, 9:30 or 1 p.m. session has started, you will mark your chart. I mean, you will start to read your price as before as you can, and you saw every time price is reacting like you are expecting, only then you are allowed to take your entry after the PM session or after the 9:30 opening. You are allowed to take your entry. If you see it worked, it listened to you one time here, then it failed to listen to you. You are not allowed to take your entry after 9:30. Okay. Oh, one more thing. You are not allowed to take your entry at the opening bell. I mean 9:30. You are not allowed to take your entry over there. Okay. In the meantime, can I ask you guys, if any of you are new over here, you can subscribe to my channel. Though I'm talking too much right now, uh, outside of the chart, it's because we have a news at 12. After 9 minutes, we have Powell speak. That's why we are actually getting this type of floppy price action, and that's why I'm not talking about the price action right now. I'm just talking about the guidelines, how to actually trade, or how do you expect. If you are new and you think this is helpful, you can give me a like. I think I have zero like. Seriously, I have zero like. Oh man, it can't be. How many likes do I get? 8 like only. Uh, 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 uh. I really love. No, I got 21 like. So I need some like from you guys. If you think it's helpful, then please give me some likes. That will be really helpful for me to YouTube algorithm or something. Right now, look at the price. Why price is inside the new day opening cap. This is the first time it is actually reacting. Maybe no. We previously we got some kind of reaction from there. Okay. I want to see that it how it works. So far we can see it has taken the sell side liquidity. This is one time it has taken the sell side liquidity. This is the second, third, fourth time it has taken the sell side liquidity. All the buy side liquidity from here and here we have the buy side liquidity. So expansion, right? In Thursday we actually expect expansion. I want the expansion until this hourly fair value gap. This is my expectation right now. So after Fed Chair Powell, we will actually wait for buy side liquidity. Okay. Nagis Talia, good job, bro. Thank you, brother. Why did you call me? Answer me. Why did you call me? You know that I'm doing live streaming. Then why did you call me? This is not right. Okay. Don't know. Okay. Oh, don't know. Thank you, brother. I will 23 likes. 23 likes, brother. Okay, that's good. I saw that 21 likes. So I need some likes, brother. That actually helps. That will help the YouTube algorithm to send my videos to some people or something like that. Okay, so if you think it's helpful, then you can give me the like. Otherwise it's okay. You don't need to give me like if you don't like it at all. Okay, and if you're new, please subscribe to my channel if you want. Okay, so that is the thing. I was actually answering Domino's question. Domino, is it clear, brother? And what about my sound? Is it much, I mean, better, or it is actually breaking? Let me know, because brother, I did so many things. I spent near about $780 because of my laptop. I bought a new laptop, and then I spent $38 for I mean the what does it call? I mean the headphone. Okay, I don't know what to say. Okay, so Tarun, how are you, brother? Tarun. Oh, okay. So you're Tarun. You are not Tarun. Actually, I have another brother whose name is Tarun, so I thought you. I'm from Bangladesh, brother. The Greenland, Bangladesh. Where are you from, Tarun? Abhinavo, Dada, I already did. Thank you. I know you did, brother, because you are helping a lot to about the YouTube. I mean YouTube things. You are helping me a lot. So you did it. I know. Today is boring day in market. Yeah, because we have the Powell. Fed Powell speak. I shouldn't. I just came home. I mean, you don't know how fast I came home today because Uh, I didn't want to lose the chance to stream because tomorrow I won't be here. I mean, I won't be online. I have something to do tomorrow, so I won't be here. I will try to connect with you guys in Twitter, but I will never be able tomorrow to go in front of the chart. So I really didn't want to miss today's streaming. But if I knew that today has Fed Powell speak, I skipped today because this is the boring price action. Let me show you. This is the 15-minute chart. See this price action because of the news. See, look at the price action, guys. You have to understand this beforehand, not afterhand. If you understand this afterhand, you will be chopped up. You have already taken so many losses. But if you know when you will see this type of price action, you can easily skip this type of price action. Okay, and this is all because of the news. And look at the price action over here. See how clean the price action over here. There's little bit consolidate, then run. Little bit consolidate, then run. Little bit consolidate, run. Little bit consolidate, and this is the thing. I think this is the at the midnight. Then this is the consolidate, run, run, and then this is the price action. Look at the price action over here whole day because we had the news. Now look at the price over here because of the news. Okay. You have to understand when you will see this type of price action. If you know that beforehand, you can easily skip this type of, I mean, price action, and you can preserve your capital. Okay. Sounds very good. Thank you, Avinabo. Don't know. Thank you, brother. Watching cricket. Rahul, can you tell me what is the score? Actually, I saw that Bangladesh has done 246. Actually, I don't watch cricket anymore. I don't like that right now. So if you know the score, please let me know. Okay, brother Rahul. In Bangladesh, how you use dollar? Brother, I actually, I mean, I converted money in dollar. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you guys to understand how much. If I tell you that I spent 80K Bangladeshi taka, you will never understand how much it will be. Okay, so that's why I told you in US dollar, brother. So that is the thing. Okay. Tarun, Hyderabad, uh, Telangana, India. Okay, welcome, brother. I think this is your first day because I didn't see your name before. Had the WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group. You guys can open a WhatsApp group. I mean, you can invite me, and you guys can. I mean, you can gather all together. You can be all together. Okay, but it is impossible for me to do this that type of things. Okay, because I am really a newbie in social media. So if you guys agree all together, you can open some kind of WhatsApp group or something, and you can add me over there. No problem. I'll be happy to add with you, but I'm not sure I can give you the answer over there or not every time. But you can do it, okay? Hardik, we number don't know. I was waiting for you. I thought you were busy, so I went outside. No problem, brother. There is nothing I talked today. I mean, that is very important. So I think we have successfully wasted so many hours. Okay. I'm kidding. What we expect on Friday? Friday we actually expect you have to go to the weekly chart. Yeah, I should talk about the Friday. Let me load. Okay. So this is the weekly chart. Okay, I'll just remove this one. This is the Friday. I mean, this is the weekly candle. This week candle. If you see some kind of expansion to the lower part or the higher part, which way you will see the price, I mean expansion today, you will expect price will go back inside the range. If you understand or not, I don't know. Like if it went lower today, tomorrow you will expect some kind of higher run. If you see it went higher today, tomorrow you will expect some kind of lower run. I mean, in Friday, price actually came back to the range. So this is the Fed Chair Powell speak. Let's see what he had done over there. I want to see. I want to see, brother. India won. Okay. How many wickets? Let me know that. They're very strong. I mean, I am thinking that this time India will won the World Cup. I'm thinking like that way. I don't know. So if it goes over there by using the news, take the buy side liquidity, I'll be very angry because I put all of this buy side liquidity for taking some kind of entry to my funded account. Okay. So if it went higher and take the buy side liquidity by using the news, I'll be angry. Trust me, brother. I will be angry. Can you please split the screen with GU and EU hourly and show us why this difference if it positive correlated? So let me go over there, brother. Euro. So this is the Euro USD. I told you that it will go higher and take the buy side liquidity. That's my expectation. Okay. And this sell side liquidity, that is the target for tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow I will target for it, but it will, I in my opinion, it won't take this sell side tomorrow. I mean, next week it can go toward this sell side. Okay. Right now price is over here, and in my opinion it will go above and take the buy side liquidity. I told you already. I mean, what is your exact question, brother? Can you please let me know? I'm little bit confused. I mean, correlated, are you talking about GBP USD and Euro USD? Let me check the GBP. I'll go to the GBP USD. I mean, they are going to the same way. It has also taken the sell side liquidity. Now it is going higher. Maybe there is something, I mean, some kind of buy side liquidity. Yeah, yeah, there is your buy side liquidity. It is very clean. So it is actually going to take that buy side liquidity. Okay, it's taken. Have a look at. I will see how it react over there. Okay, I want that price will go there and it will be reject from there. That is the thing I want. We will see how it works. Okay, brother. Number will be shared. Okay, so yes, brother. Okay. No, no, please. Number will be shared. Number will be shared. What does it mean, brother? Abhinav? Telegram is better. Okay. Whatever, guys. You guys get decide. Yeah, in WhatsApp. Yeah, that is some kind of privacy issue. There is some kind of privacy issue. So I don't know what is Telegram actually. One of my brother Sher Khan, he told me about Telegram. He shared something in Telegram. I am not used to this. I want that it will be rejected from there. Okay. I don't know, Apostolo, you got your answer or not, brother. I mean, GBP USD and Euro USD are correlated pairs. They actually work together. I mean, if it want to go higher, Euro USD will be go higher. Euro USD will go higher. Okay, it's kind of mini S&P and Nasdaq, so they are actually same. It has taken the buy side liquidity. I'm happy to see that, but I don't want to see this liquidity will be taken by using this news. I really don't want to see that. Then I will be get hurt. I don't want to see that. Please, brother. Mm-mm-mm. It should go from there. I mean, it shouldn't break this low, this fair value gap. It shouldn't break. It should respect from this fair value gap. It should respect. It should respect. If that was a very new, I mean, there. If it is not a news time, I would take my entry over there. And if I took my entry over there, I would put my stop loss just below this candle. My target would be here. No, I will never wait until then. I would take partial over there, maybe somewhere here. I closed my entry, okay? So if it would a normal day, I would take my entry over there, just over there, okay? That would be my entry. 1/7 wicket. Is that called TGIF? No, Obinabo, no, that is not TGIF. TGIF is something else. I mean, TGIF is at the PM session, like this is the whole candle, okay? At the PM session, you will expect market will close at the 20% or 30% of the full range, okay? If you see some kind of big expansion at the PM session of Friday, it will go to the 20% or 30%. That is TGIF. I mean, you got it or not, I don't know. Let me see the price over here. Why it is going lower? It shouldn't go lower. But if it wants to go lower, where it can go? It can't go below this level. I mean, yeah, just let me check it, okay, brother? Just a second. And before below this low, we have a order block. I have a order block over there. I will put my stop loss below the order block there. So, okay, that should be the thing. I mean, if it break this gap, it should go to the order block level. I mean, it can go until the order block level and then it should go higher. This is kind of expectation, but if it is as it is Powell, we have nothing to do, okay? And daily buy side. You using weekly profiles? What do you mean by weekly profiles? I mean, we are going through the weekly profiles. From the weekly chart, we know our expectation is market will go lower. This is our expectation from weekly analysis, okay? But depending on the daily analysis, we can see market would like to go higher and it should take the buy side liquidity and all of this area it should trade, okay? But now, if price would like to go lower, it has to break all of these lows, everything it has to break, okay? That is difficult for the price because there is a clear buy side liquidity over here, very clear buy side liquidity with a daily new day opening gap and hourly fair value gap. They all are very, let me show you. This is the very clean buy side liquidity. This is the new day opening gap which has never tested, and there is the hourly fair value gap. If you go to the hourly chart, you will see this hourly fair value gap. So all of them are very clean. So I want that market should go over there and trade them. Yes, from yesterday I'm telling you this, okay? I want to see that. If it failed, I mean there is a little buy side liquidity, so market went above that liquidity. It has, by using the news, it went above the liquidity, and if it can go below this low, look at this low. If it can go below this low, then I will look for the my weekly profile, okay? I mean from my weekly analysis I am bearish, so I will go for let me show you this sell side liquidity. Look at this sell side liquidity. I will go for this liquidity. If it can break this low, I think it's clear to you. How to trade TGIF? TGIF, why do you need TGIF? TGIF something, it can sometimes happens, it sometimes it doesn't happen. TGIF, I mean, how do you know where price, I mean, what will be the full range until the candle close? It needs too many experience. I mean, in my opinion, except ICT, nobody can trade TGIF. In my opinion, nobody consistently, nobody can trade TGIF. he won't be profitable. This is my opinion. I'm not telling that there is nobody who can trade TGIF, but in my opinion, nobody can trade TGIF. Got a little bit. Abhinabo, thank you for getting a little bit. 50% of the week's news week. 50% of the news week. Uh, yeah, this is the last fair value gap. If you see this is the last fair value gap. I want to hold the price from this order block if it would like to go higher. This is my expectation, okay? If it would like to go higher, it should be rejected from this order block. But if it failed, it went lower, I will watch how it trade this low. This is the low, how it will trade. All of the area I will read the price. If it can go through this low, then I will expect some kind of lower. I mean, I will try to take some kind of short. Until then, I have nothing to do. All of this price action, I have nothing to do. I'll just read the price. I'll just read the price. What it is doing. Like over here, you will never put your entry over there. You will first mark this. What I did, I marked this, yeah, fair value gap. I was expecting price will hold. I mean, this fair value gap will hold the price and send it back to the pavilion. It failed. It went lower. There is the I fair value gap. It failed, and this is the last breaker. I mean the water block. So this is the last place which can hold the price and send it back to the pavilion. If it fails, it will go lower. If it go lower, will you take your short? No, you won't take your short. You will wait until this low is broken. If this low is broken, then you will look for short. You will wait for some kind of setup. Until then, you have to wait. This is the way you will read your price, brother. In ES, there is a clear sell side in comparison with NQ. In ES, okay, let me check, brother. Yeah, Monero, yeah, it's true. When the weekly candle is, I mean, bigger, then actually TGIF, we expect TGIF. Hence, what did you say, brother? I mean, in ES there is no sell side liquidity. I mean, clean sell side liquidity. In ES there is no clean sell side liquidity. Even after watching ES, I am pretty much sure that market will go higher. After watching ES, okay, don't think this is kind of nothing, okay. After watching ES, I'm just feeling that market will go higher from this fair value gap, okay. For me, yeah, now Monero, it's not for you. It's ICT told that if you see very long run to the weekly candle, then the TGF will happen. Otherwise, TGIF is not valid. ICT told that. So this is true, brother. Steve Han, is this the breakaway gap here? Are you talking about this gap, brother? Actually, this is the side effect of the Fed Chair Powell. So there is no clear price action. You have to wait until PM session started, okay. All of these things, this is kind of manipulation. Before Powell speak, after Powell speak, you will see some kind of shitty price action. Actually, this is my experience. I never seen some kind of clear price action before and after Powell speak. So that's why I don't actually mark anything over here as my expectation, because I know most of them will be wrong. So I don't want to be wrong in front of you guys. I'm feeling very shy to be wrong. I'm just kidding, brother. In 15 minutes. Okay, let me check, brother. In 15 minutes. Wow. Thank you, brother. Wow. Very nice sell side liquidity. Mm, let me actually see the price action. And just a second, guys. I just need to see the price action over here. Okay. Abhinav, it's a signal. No, brother, it's not a signal. Don't think I'm giving a signal. Abhinav, you told me that when I will understand that I mean the I can remove a gap. Okay, look, this gap I need this one. I don't need this one. Okay, I don't need this one anymore. You see, this is the buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. I got the sell side liquidity, and then this week it has traded the lower part of this week, and it went lower. It has taken all of the sell side liquidity. It's done its job. I mean, it has done its job. Okay, I'm just going to remove this one. This is not no more important. Now look at this price action. This fair value gap. It is not. I mean, it is not. What can I say? It is not balanced yet. This is sell side inefficiency, buy side inefficiency. I mean, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. There is no buy side. It has rejected from the consequent encroachment and take the sell side liquidity. I don't care. It didn't repriced yet. It need to be repriced. Okay, it need to be repriced. And look at this fair value gap. It is also not well. I mean, balanced yet. So okay, it is not balanced yet, or it is balanced. It is not balanced yet. Let me check. No, it is not balanced yet. It traded, give me the, I mean, sell side liquidity, and the thing is, it is balanced. I don't need this one. It is also balanced. That means price will never go for this sell side. I mean, this imbalance. It will never go for that. So by looking at this chart, I know this is the sell side liquidity from tomorrow. Okay. Hence, I am sorry, brother, but in my opinion, this sell side liquidity is for tomorrow, not for today. In my opinion, okay. I want to see higher run is because I have this 15-minute fair value gap which need to be repriced. Okay. In the meantime, I have the buy side liquidity somewhere here. I mean, little buy side liquidity though. I want to see how it trade over there. I want to see them. Hence, if you are here still, I mean, you can hear me or not. It has made some kind of sell side liquidity. It can be targeted to the PM session or tomorrow. Right now, I need some kind of higher run has to take the liquidity first, and also there is a very nice 15-minute fair value gap which need to be repriced. I'm comparing Nasdaq with mini S&P. Okay, so this is actually going there. Okay, I don't need this one because that is the last fair, I mean week is kind of fair value gap. Okay, so look at the candle over here. Should I keep this anymore? I don't need this fair value gap anymore. It is repriced, I mean it is balanced. How did it balance? This is buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. I got the sell side over here. This is 15 minute. Look at the guys. Look at the chart. This 15 minute. Price came back to that. If I have a look up again, it has traded the lower part, I mean higher part or the constant encroachment, and then it went higher. It has taken the buy side liquidity. So this is the gap which is done its job. I don't need this gap anymore. It is not no more usable. Okay, and I'm going to hit this price action right now because it is going to take everything I wanted to take. I mean, I wanted to take an entry to my funded account, but I think it will take the buy side liquidity before the PM session. Okay, okay, okay. Oh my God, thank you for the example. No problem. Abhinav, don't know. Balanced, na? Yeah, it's balanced. No, because it's trapped upside. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's straight upside. That's why it's balanced, brother. I removed it. Hence, Villalva. Okay, okay. Any of you are new here? I can see there's actually some people. Any of you are new here? How many people over there? 22 people. Any of you are new to my streaming today? Can you please write it down? If you are new here, and if you have just joined, please give me a like. I deserve a like, a little like. And below there is a love. If you press that love, you will see there is some option. Uh, there is love. There is haha. There is something I don't know what to say. There is a wow, and there is 100. You can press them. I don't know. It will helpful for the algorithm or not, but you can press them. And Hardik Dhankar, no man, you are not new. I know, I remember you then, brother. My brain is not that much. I mean, that I didn't know. Like, I will give you chai. Thank you, brother. I am sometimes I feel very, very good or happy when you guys give me this type of comment or something. I don't know what to say, but I'm really happy to get all of you guys. Okay. So if you really would like to make some kind of Telegram channel or something, you can add me over there. I'll be happy to add over there. But I can't do anything, okay? Because I really don't know anything about the social media, and that is not a promise that I will give you answer all the time, as I'm really so busy. All of you know I came by running, and my mother she was actually feeding me. I mean, eh, I didn't have the time eat something. So mother Amma actually gave me the food by her hand. So that's the thing. Good man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Avinavo, so many thanks, brother. And don't know what you always use that thing. What is that thing actually? How do you put them over there? I really don't know. Good man. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hardik, you like Doza. I sent the link on Twitter. What is Doza? Vishal sir, spread is funded account for us 100 is very high. No, brother, I don't know which funded account you are using, Vishal. But I use Top Step, and in Top Step, I mean the spread is very low, very low. Uh, I really don't know which firm you are talking about. And if you're talking about FTMO, also if in FTMO, in my opinion, there is commission, not the spread or something. Okay, because in my account whenever I take entry it placed in the right place, so no spread at all in my opinion. Stephen, okay, don't know Stephen Goodhart. Who Stephen, who has a good heart? Trust me, trading in alone is boring. Try in group and see you will boost confidence. Don't know, please don't make a channel for trading signal. Okay, if you do that I won't be there. I mean, Trading signal, I am not with that. If you make a channel and you guys can discuss the thing among you, like, I know something, I'm sharing with you, so you know something, you are sharing with me. You have a question, so you can ask over there. I will take a look if I have the time. That is not promise, but I will have a look. If I see someone explain something wrongly, or someone explain perfectly, I will tell you, okay? And all of us are new here, okay? Nobody is here is pro. All of us are new. I will learn from you, you will learn from me. That is the thing. I'm not telling that I'm teaching you. I'm not telling that I won't learn from you, okay? I think if if one of you actually make some kind of Telegram channel or something for sharing the knowledge, I'll be there. But if it is for I mean, for signal or something, please don't add me over there because I'll leave. To be honest, Dada, is the game charger for my life? Is the game is a changer? Okay, Dada, is the game changer for my? Oh man, Obinabu, don't say like that, way, brother. You are doing your job, so you are actually changing your life. I'm not changing anyone's life. I'm just telling you. I'm just trying to push you so that you can change your life. But whatever you are doing, this is your credit. This is not my credit. I do nothing. Trust me, brother. I do nothing. I'm just trying to share my understanding. Everyone share their understanding, right? You guys also sometimes share your understanding. I'm just doing this thing, nothing else. So don't say that I change your life, I change his life. I'm not doing that. You are changing your life. So Monero, don't know. Yeah, bro. My dream is to have someone like that, that like trading. Monero, what did you say? I really didn't get. Okay, where are you from? Emojis. Don't know where you from. Man. What? Oh, to whom you are asking? Don't know. Hardik Dankar. Biryani. Then, aha, I sent the link for WhatsApp group. Brother, I think WhatsApp is not a good idea because there we have to share our number. I really don't want to share my number. I really don't want to do that, brother. I'm really sorry. I mean, I'm really sorry, brother. But it's a Telegram or something, Twitter. If there is any other group, social media, that will be good. I mean, that will be great. Okay, we shall. In UWM and fun next, it's 140. Oh my goodness, it's huge, man. It's really huge. Hmm. Okay, Martin. See, thank you, Martin, for your love. So you are here. You are just listening this boring shit. Oh man. I'm sorry, I have nothing to say over here. Look at the price. It is going higher. It is taking the buy side liquidity, is going lower, taking the sell side liquidity. What can we expect from this type of market? Where there is some kind of, I mean, this is the market we should avoid. I mean, I hope you guys will understand. Okay, I'm going to run. I finish the live after. No, Apostolo, you don't need to come back over here. It's because there will be nothing to say. Okay, I will also close my session within few minutes because I need to go outside as well. So you don't need to come back and check, okay, brother? So happy running. Don't worry, brother. Stephen, yeah, Stephen, Telegram will be better. I think in Telegram we don't need to share our personal information. I think that will be better. And if you want to open a channel, I mean Telegram channel only because to share our understanding with each other, I will be there. Okay? No, brother, I can't do it because Hardik, I don't know anything about the social media. You guys, I mean, you guys discuss and you guys, I will just post in Twitter. I will just post, okay, for a group. I will write it down. Like, if you want to make a group, you can comment here, okay? I will just write it down to my Twitter, and then you guys can discuss over there, and you guys can open some kind of Telegram channel or something. Then you guys can add each other, okay? I really don't have any idea about this type of social media, to be honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Obinabu always give me the tips how can I do the things, okay? Martin, I enjoy it. Oh man, that's my pleasure. Thank you, brother. You will get calls. Yeah, I know. I know, don't know. I think that's in Vishal sir, I am your very old silent subscriber. Much respect from here when you used to post entries only. Yeah, Vishal, thank you, brother. Uh, I really actually post, I don't post entries. I mean, I really don't post entries. I don't know what to say. I hate entries, okay? That is the thing. I don't want any of you to take some kind of entries. Give me at least 2 to 3 months. I don't know I will be with you for 3 months or not, but if you give me 1 or 2 to 3 months, you will learn how to walk alone. You will need no one else. If you just study macro, to be honest, brother, if you just study macro, if you follow all of the rules, every rules, if you follow that, you will need nothing. Maybe you will not get everyday setup, but you will get at least 5 to 10 setup every week. 5 to 10 clean setup. And I'm not telling you that you will be 100% profitable. I'm not telling that, but you will be 80% profitable. Trust me, brother. If you just follow the macro, nothing else. You need nothing. So I really don't want to give you any kind of entry setup or something. Whatever I'm doing, I'm just pushing a button still over there to show you why it is working, why it is not working. That's the matter. Why it is working over here, why it should go over there. This is the best way to show you, because if I am wrong, I get hit or stopped out. In the meantime, you will see where I put my stop loss, why I did put my stop loss over there. You should ask me the question, because every time I can't remember that what I should tell you. So you have to ask me some question. Why you have put your stop loss over there? Why you are targeting over there where there is very clean sales and liquid? Why you put over there, target over there? So this type of things I put. I mean, I press my button and I press in live only because of teaching. But if I want to show you the execution, I will make another video when I am not in live. Okay, I will make the video. I will post it to the Twitter. I don't need to show you in live that I can trade. If ever, if I want to show you entry, I will do that by myself. Then I will post it to the Twitter or to my YouTube, whatever. Okay, I will never take entry in front of you guys, which I would take to my funded account. I really don't want to do that things. Okay, so that is the thing, guys. I mean, if you understand, you will be happy. You will get the point. If you know how to trade, you will be the winner. If you don't know, if you just wait for the entries, you can never be a profitable trader. Never ever, trust me. I want someone who will learn how to trade. Okay, how to trade. And for trade, you need to read the price. If you know how to read the price, you will do some kind of something like that. You will take a trade for maybe 15 handle, 20 handle scalp. That's enough for you. You will understand when to take entry, when you shouldn't take entry. Everything you will understand. It needs time. It takes time. Trust me. Just give me 2 to 3 months. After 2 to 3 months, 2 or 3 months, you will be self-dependent. And I know I'm losing my viewers. I don't need to. I mean, if you, I don't know you will believe me or not, but I don't need YouTube for my income. My only income source is trading. Okay, so I don't need YouTube income. I don't know how much I can earn from YouTube. I mean, I have near about 3,500 watch hour and near about 2,000 subscriber right now. Very small channel, I know. I know. So near about 3,500 watch hour. So after 500 watch hour, maybe it will be monetized. But I don't know how much I can earn from this YouTube, because I have no idea. To be honest, I have no idea. But I know how much I can earn from trading, how much I can earn from a entry. Okay, that thing I know very well. So whatever I'm doing here, it is only because of you guys, so that you guys can understand, you guys can learn how to trade, how to read the price action. When I won't be here, trust me, brother, you will miss me, because nobody will teach you how to trade. Nobody will teach you everything step by step. Do you know why? The reason is, if they show you how to trade step by step, you will stop to watch their videos. They will lose their viewers, they will lose their subscribers, they will lose all of these things. That's why they don't show you how to do. See, how many fair value gap over here? So many fair value gap. Which fair value gap you will mark as your, I mean, which fair value gap is important over here? Who will tell you? They will tell you. You will expect this one as an inversion fair value gap. Why this one will act as an inversion fair value gap? They don't tell you that. That is the reason, brother. That is the reason we are not learning from the YouTuber mentor. I don't know about the private mentorship. I mean, except ICT, I never paid someone. Never pay someone actually. So I really don't know what happened to the private mentorship. Maybe they teach better in the private mentorship, but in YouTube, you will never be 100% confident that it this fair value gap will work. I told you how to mark the breakaway gap, how to work over here. When you will mark this one as a breakaway gap, when you will take entry to the from the fair value gap, I told you how you will expect price will act over there. Why do I tell you? I know if you just I mean, if you stick on that fair value gap, only that rules, that will be enough for you. You will get at least 3 to 4 entries every week. That will be profitable for you. Then you don't need to come back to me. Right now, rarely, I mean, I don't watch ICT's I mean, every video. I don't watch. I mean, if he does some kind of a weekly analysis video, I don't watch that, because I know most of the time we are on the same way. Most of the time, I'm not telling I'm kind of ICT or I know much. I mean, I know huge about ICT stuff. I'm not telling this. I'm just telling my understanding is sometimes it match with ICT. That's why I don't watch his video. What he has lost? He has lost a viewers. Though he doesn't care about viewers, because he didn't actually earn anything from YouTube. But I will earn. Don't worry. Don't think I won't earn. I will earn. So it has actually went through this low. So my expectation is it will go lower now. That is my expectation. I don't want to see that market will go higher again. That is not my expectation right now. But before one, I don't want to talk about this anything. This is the consequent enforcement. If you see some kind of reaction from here, this is your resistance level. This is your support level. If you see price can go above this high, I mean this high, here somewhere you will be your target. But before 2, I really am not interested about anything in this price action before 2 p.m. Okay, I mean from 1 p.m. Sometimes every time I told you that you have to take your entry from 1 p.m., but only because of the Powell speak, I'm not interested about this price from 1 p.m. I will see what price do after, I mean not after, just before 2. Okay, maybe from 1:45 p.m. Newark local time, I will start to watch the market again. Until then, uh, I have nothing to watch over here. Whatever it is doing over here, it is all the manipulation by human being. That's all. It's my pleasure. Okay, Abhinav. Don't know how much pays for ICT. I have paid I mean three settlement. How to say? I don't know. It's kind of three settlement. 4,000, 4,000, 4,000. So I don't know how to say that. There is 1 hour breakaway gap below. Let me check, brother. If there is a 1 hour, okay. So we have the breakaway gap over here. This is the breakaway gap, right? You guys can mark this breakaway gap. Yeah, that is. Thank you. Can anyone check? No, I'll check that. Okay. I would like to see from the 15 minute. I love 15 minute chat really. Really, I love that. I will just resize it. Okay, brother. Don't get me wrong. I want to resize it because in 15 minute chat also we have the breakaway gap. So I will just resize it. I mean, I don't know what to say. I will see how, if it can come here or not. Then later we will see how it works. Right now, I'm not thinking that market will go higher. It look at the price over. It has taken the buy side liquidity. It has taken the sell side liquidity. It has taken both of them. You have nothing to expect right now. Nothing. Nothing at all from the market. This is the thing Powell do. Overall, we expect the expansion. So I think uh, at PM session we will get our expansion. In my opinion, if you ask me what is in my mind, this buy side liquidity should be triggered today. It should be triggered. At least price should go toward this buy side liquidity today. It should go. That is my in my mind. Okay. If I see something higher run, I will maybe I will look for a buy because I have to take a entry. I mean, I have to take one entry. Okay. You paid yeah three time 4,000 4,000 4,000. Yeah, but it's not dollar actually. I mean, it's the Danish krona. Uh, I mean, not dollar. 4,000, not dollar. Okay, it's Danish krona. I was in Denmark, so I have paid 4,000 Danish krona. Now, if you ask me how much dollar it will be, I don't know. I can't do the math right now. No, don't know. It's not 1,200. It's 12,000, but 12,000 Danish krona. I don't know how much the dollar will be. You guys can search the Google or something, so that you guys know. So this is a good run. I mean, I really want to see that market will go to this buy side. This is the thing I want to see should be clean today. I want to see that. To be honest, brother, whatever run it is, in my opinion, I really don't want to see all of these things. Okay. So there are 23 people. I'm asking for like one more time. I mean, if any of you join to my live streaming, uh, you can give me a like, and that will be good for my YouTube algorithm. Okay. And if you are new, you can give me a subscriber. I mean, your opinion is value. I mean, it's matter for me. I think I should close for today. I mean, I really doesn't have. I don't have anything. I will set up on rectangular with 50% line for CE. How you set up on EW rectangular with 50% line for CE. Okay, I got it. Uh, uh, Isa, you are Amga, right? Amga's baby. If actually one of my brother, his name is Tropical Music. So far I remember, Tropical Music actually showed me this. When you will mark this, go to your setting, go to your style. From there, you have to mark this midline. Okay, look, midline. You have to mark that once on time. Then later you will got this. Okay, I think it's clear. Well, nephew, you are my nephew. You are the only one who is my nephew. Welcome back, nephew. So I should close for today. And if you want me the conclusion, then I really want to see that market will go higher. I want some kind of higher run so that it can take the buy side liquidity. Maybe it won't take the buy side liquidity today, but I really want to see that some kind of higher run. Okay, but it's not certain. Price can go lower to this 15-minute breakaway gap. It can go over there. That is my expectation. I want to see higher run. Okay, that's all. Okay. Love you, brother. Thanks. Thank you for teaching us. You are most welcome, Hardik. I didn't teach you anything, brother. Really. I'm just sharing my feelings with you, nothing else. You guys are also teaching me so many things. You are teaching me. I am learning so many things from you. To be honest, brother. If you believe me or not, okay? I'm learning so many things. At the end, I hope we all succeed. Inshallah, obviously you have to be successful, man. I mean, you have to be successful because when you will earn 200k USD, okay, 200k plus USD, I will go to you. Trust me, wherever you will be, I don't care. I will go to you and I will ask a cup of coffee. That is my promise. When you will earn 200k plus, you will give me a message, brother. I have earned 200k. Now you can find me. I will find you. And I will go to you. All of you guys. Abdul Aziz, are you Bengali, bhai? Yeah, bhai. I'm from Bangladesh. I'm Bengali. অভিনব একদম yeah একদম yeah that thing brother. Abdul Aziz, I think you are new. I didn't see you before. But you can give me a subscriber if you want, but it's okay if you don't want. I don't mind. Mm. So it is what it is, and could show how make temple on TW. Could show how make temple on TW. What does it mean, Isa? TW? For that we need to stay in touch. We will be stay in touch. I have Twitter. I will never close my Twitter. Promise that. Yeah, I promise. I promise. 200k USD. Yeah, 200k plus, not 200k, brother. I need 201. Okay, 201 USD. At least 201. I mean 200k plus USD. When you will earn that, I will go to you and I will Mishti doi. Okay, I will ask for the coffee or everything, whatever you will offer me, I will eat. If it is halal, then I will eat. I promise you. So, Isa, I really didn't get your question. I will reply your question and then I will close my streaming. In the meantime, if you guys have any other question, you can ask. Okay? Could show how can you explain me what he actually asked? Could show how make temple on TW? Yeah, yeah, money road. Yeah, that is the thing, brother. When you will earn this, I will go to you. আমিও বাঙালি ভাই অলরেডি করে রেখেছি সাবস্ক্রাইব আমি from Kolkata. Okay, no problem. Abdul Aziz, welcome, brother. Welcome. How make temple for rectangle with 50% width line? How make temple? Uh, I mean, you don't need to make temple. You just let me show you. He's new, so I'm just showing him. Look, you just make a this one, okay? You will go to the settings, you will go to the style, there midline. Now, if you want to do something with template, look over here, okay? If you go over there to the template, go to the settings, to the text, you have to go to the text, okay? You have to write down something like 1 hour, something, whatever. You will write it down over there. Go to template, save as. Look, save as. And then you will mark the template name. If you mark the template name, then save. If you do that, I then next time you when you will go to the template, you can mark them as a 15 minute, 5 minute, or maybe hourly. Okay, you can do that. Whatever. I mean, this is not for the fair value gap. If you want to just mark this one as your template, what will you do? You will go over there, settings, to the text. Whatever you will write it down over here. You can see here from top or middle or bottom, whatever. Okay. Then this one is left or center or the right, the way you love it. Okay, just do it like that way. Write down something over here, the name. Just go to the template, save as, mark the template name, like just do something, okay, and save. So just okay. So next time where when you will go some kind of and then like this, you will find that is over there. Okay, And if you want to remove them, then just go over there and just remove them. That's all. Okay, Isa, I think it's clear now. And for CE, if you just mark, if you do personally for CE, something like that. Okay, I just show you, right? You just mark a line, something like that, and then just go to the settings, save it from there. This, can we talk about fib retracement? What do you want to know about fib retracement? Stephen, what do you want to know about fib retracement? Turn on midline on rectangle. Yeah, just turn on the midline on, like, if this one is very clean. I showed you. To go style midline. Look, there is no midline right now. Just turn on the midline. There is the midline. So you can change your color from here and the style from here. Okay, you don't need to mark some temple or something. Okay. Okay. He talked about template. Yeah, I understand template, but how to make it? I have already shown it to him. Okay, Hardik, he is asking about rectangle. I think it's autocorrect. I have shown. I mean, I think it's correct. I mean, it's explained already. Okay. So Faiz MD, do you trade only indices? Yeah, brother Faiz, I trade only indices because I traded forex until 2019. After 2019, in 2020, when in the COVID time, I didn't trade for near about 8 to 9 months, and after COVID, I mean from 2021, I actually started indices because this is much more precise price action over here. So I came back over here. Okay. Abdul Aziz plus UN market. Okay, by ICT link concept basic থেকে advanced to a video. Abdul Aziz, actually that is kind of thing you are thinking like that way, that it will help you if I made a video from beginning to end. But if you want the honest answer, that will never help you. If you go to YouTube, you will get so many videos like that. But to be honest, brother, you will learn nothing from there. Nothing at all. If you don't believe me, you can search that type of videos. You will get so many videos from beginning to the top level. Okay, you watch them, you try to understand them, but at the last, when you will be in the chart, I showed you so many times. The chart is like that way. How do you know which level you have to mark? For marking every level, you have to read the price from the beginning. You have to do this with a person who knows how to mark them for at least 1 week, for at least 1 month. When 1 month you will be with a guy who knows how to mark the chart, then after 1 month you will be self-dependent. You will know how to mark all of this level. Where from where it is retracing. Look over here. Where from where it is retracing. It is from the consequent encroachment of the new week opening gap. Where it is retracing from here. Why it is retracing from there. Look where price did go to the top level of the new week opening gap high. So these all level are important and you will learn how to mark them. Okay, but it will take time. On video will never help you. Okay, if you don't believe me, you can try, brother. To be honest, I don't want to hurt you. If I make that that type of video, I will get much more views, but I don't do that. I made some kind of video that will help you. My intention is to just provide you education rather than getting your intention, brother, to be honest. Yeah, Stephen, you told me about the fib retracement, but what actually you'd like to know about fib retracement? I mean, fib retracement is something. uh Okay, I don't know where the fib retracement, but I can give you the example from yesterday. I mean, yesterday I took the entry, so I can give you the example from there. Okay. Sometimes we don't see some kind of price action. I mean, where price could go. In that time, you see this is the low. I mean, this is the run. Low, high, lower low. This is the break of structure. This is a very deep conversion, brother. You have to mark the high, you have to mark the low, and with the normal, you will have some kind of deviation. 1 minus I mean 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. I love to keep them until 3. Most of the time you will see it will retrace from the 1, 1.5, 2. Most of the time, okay? But if it is, I mean, much more stronger, it will go until 3. In my opinion, 1, 1.5, 2 is the best. 1, 1.5, 2 is the best for retracement. So this is the way I showed you when I uploaded my video yesterday. I showed you how I take my entry over there and how when it retraced, how I re-enter over there. I have showed it to you, but this is something. It is not the perfect time to, I mean, share. I mean, you won't get it. Uh, I don't know exactly what you are asking. Excellent, thanks. Explain to me. I'm learning. I'm 15 years old. Oh, Isa, welcome. You are 15 years old. You are too early to learn this concept. But to be honest, if you can learn it from here, this is the perfect time to learn. But don't ruin your study. Okay, study first. The first priority is study. Please don't give any kind of. Oh, can you tell me what is the English word of faki? I mean, faki dawa. I'm just sometimes I get confused to find the real word. Okay, so or Abdulaziz, can you tell me what is the English word of ফাঁকি দেওয়া? They've simplified. দাদা কোথায় থেকে তুমি? দাদা কোথায় থাকো তুমি? Dev, I am in Bangladesh right now, but really I live in Portugal. I came back to Bangladesh because I have something to do in Bangladesh. So I'll go back maybe in March in Portugal. In January or February, I have a plan to go Canada. I mean for visiting. Okay. Right now I'm in Bangladesh. Norman, how many trade do you take a day on your real account? Only one. Norman, I take only one trade. If it is winning trade, I quit take entry. No more entry. But if I take a losing entry, then I try one more time to mitigate my loss. Not for taking profit, just to mitigate my loss. Nothing else. If I mean, I take an entry and I took $500 loss. Okay. The next time I trade when it touch 500, I close my entry. That's all. No more entry, nothing. The first entry is losing entry. Second time when I'm trying to mitigate my loss, I take another loss. I stop trading. I close my chart. I even don't look at my chart. So you have to strict with this, okay, brother? This is the thing. We all have to be strict from our first first day. Why do you want to see price go to buy sell liquidity today? Uh, this is a very hard question. Why I want to look price to go over there? Why I want to look at that? Okay, let me explain that. When price rejected from the consequent encroachment, why it didn't reject it? Okay, from daily chart. Yesterday we have seen prices rejected from the consequent encroachment of the daily chart. Okay, and then I told you I want DXY will trade to the upper level, at least to the upper level. That is my direction. Okay, then where it will go, I don't care. It will go through all of this area. I don't care. My first target, my first expectation is it will come toward this upper level of this fair value gap. This is my expectation. Later it can come here. It can come here. I don't care. This is my expectation. Okay. Now let's go to the new Nasdaq. Can I remove this one? Hans, I'm coming. Stephen, I'm coming to you. Just a second. Look at this highs. I always pressurized for the liquidity. Look at this highs. How clean it is. Above this highs, there is the new day opening gap from yesterday. It never traded. Above this new day opening gap, there is the last hourly fair value gap, or you can see the breakaway gap. It all of this place should be traded. It should be traded. Price can't left them like that way. It has to take the buy side liquidity. It has to trade this new day opening gap. It has to. Okay. Now I'm expecting price will go there, but I'm not telling you that price will go there. I will, whenever I will see it started to go higher, I will take a run. I mean, from here somewhere, I will take entry. I will take some pips, okay? Maybe this thing this month. I will quit my entry. I mean, I'll close my trade. I won't wait until it's taken or something. All of this is actually my expectation, my narrative. I want the expansion to the lower part. There is no liquidity right now. In my opinion, there is no, what happened? I, I, I. There is no clear sell side liquidity where I have very clean buy side, buy side liquidity. Okay, শেষ করি। Buy side liquidity. So that's why I'm expecting price will go higher. Price market never keep the clean price. Never ever keep the clean price. That is the reason for looking over there. Okay. Is a expansion. Okay, okay. What? So many question? No question. Okay, okay. And live stream, I have to go. Okay, Hans, see you, brother. I have to go as well. My mother is actually uh get angry on me. My son said, I appreciate it. No problem, Abdul. Thank you, brother. Target profit exit. Okay, Hardik, how to use deviation. Hardik, that is something you will learn later, not now. Deceive. Okay. Thank you, Abdul Aziz. Isa, don't deceive your. I mean, don't don't deceive your study. Okay. Don't deceive. Study well. Okay. Dev Faki, there in simple words, don't skip. Yeah, don't skip school. I mean, and don't compromise with your studies. Okay. Thank you, Dev. Thank you. Isa, this is for you, my nephew. This is for you, okay? Don't skip school. Don't compromise with your studies. In the meantime, you can study the trade as well, but slowly, okay? You have lot of time, dear. Don't don't push yourself. Can we say procrastination? Okay, so good night. Have to go. Okay, don't know. Thank you. I have to go as well. Good discipline. I still struggling with loss and returns market. I need to work with my emotion. Very difficult. No problem. No problem. Stephen, everything I will teach you. Don't worry. But you have to listen to me, and I have to go. Otherwise, my mother will kill me. Okay. I have to go. I'm very sorry. I successfully I have wasted your time. Before just leaving my streaming, give me one more time. Give me a like, subscriber, share my link, something, do something that will be easier for me to for my YouTube algorithm. And that's all for today. No problem, I will not okay, okay, Isa, thank you. We will talk later again. So take care everyone, be safe, be careful, don't take live trades. Give me 2 months, I will make you for, I will make you eligible to take the entry. Okay, I don't know about my word, but whatever. So good night, guys, be safe, take care. Thank you, Martin. Bye bye.